Twitch, YouTube. Hi, hello. Started a couple minutes late because my PC just needed to restart and update. You know how it goes. It is the way it is. Happy Friday, everyone. Love to be here. On a magical little Friday like this. I should really, like... How satisfied am I with the install of the Xbox app? Very. I didn't even know it was installing. That is how satisfied I am. Let's watch 31, baby. Which is a reference to... I don't know.
If you want to live, put that pen to paper. Damn it, you're breaking up. Don't call back later.
I think that's meant to be... It's a story about an editor struggling to reach their deadlines. What? Okay, so I think that's meant to be 24. The cop show. You know, about, like, 24 hours. You are first on this day of days. Oh, name. Congratulations. I know you must feel honored. Your special prize is nothing.
Well then.
Other than, you know, congratulations from me. And isn't that its own reward, really? God, we're just, I mean, we're still above 50. We're tanking in the polls, though. We gotta, like, make a statement and be like, we totally didn't kill him. I feel like it's not, you know, out of line to make that statement officially. We totally didn't kill him. We're running 5 minutes late, your end, but it's probably Twitch being Twitch. No. You're just on the website refreshing. My computer had to update, so I was a little bit late starting. Like, it would not start unless I updated it. I tried. Sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. Well, I mean, your dad's dead in a pretty horrific way. Okay, well, hey, you know, we cope in our own ways, right? I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. Stokey streams Fridays, doesn't he? Am I the dumb one here? Nope. It's just Microsoft, baby. It's gaslighting yourself. That's what I'm for, alright? You don't need to do that. Seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but press as well. What clients? I guess, no, wait. You're not a food distributor, are you? You're like... By clients, do you mean customers? They're even handling preparations for my father's funeral. Gaslighting isn't real, yeah. Don't make up words. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help all of you out. Oh yeah, it's Friday, so I can, without remorse, just fucking chug pink lemonade vodka, and nothing bad will happen. I sure do love it. I feel so guilty that I'm able to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself, though. Talk to you later.
Bless them.
Definitely chase up with Coke, though. Ahem. Say from experience striking too much vodka. Oh, yeah, no. No fucking shit. I lose my memory. I played apparently half a session of D&D with, like, no goddamn memory of it. It was very embarrassing. I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? You know what? That's a good point. You know, hey, why else would they? Maybe, hear me out, they didn't. Hydrate, sure. Coca-Cola, baby. Never said what I hydrate with. I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel bad for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid said. Who the hell is Shido? The Phantom Thieves are a menace. Uh-oh. Public opinion is starting to sway, damn it. Nathan, how are you ever gonna prove you love me if you keep spending money on hydrating myself? By the way, chat, my retro game purchase came in. Metal Gear Solid the HD collection. And I bring this up. Yeah, prove you love me. I bring this up because I'm always, you know, I always say I missed the old video game manuals, and this one had a fucking... Wow, hey, yo, I can get a Metal Gear Solid avatar for the 360? Holy shit. Facebook.com/MGS. Hell yeah, baby. Gotta do that later. Better make sure. Hot damn. Anyway, you just brought that up. Hell yeah, I did. Right, anyway, this manual here, nice big, you know, thick... See, hear all those pages rustling. Multi-page manual. Beautiful. It's the 4-page manual for the 3 games included in here in, like, 4 different languages. So it's pretty dog shit. Got all excited to be like, wow, a real manual. They'll have, like, character bios and a blurb about the game. It'll be cool. Here's the controls in 4 different languages for each one of the games. 2, 3, and Peace Walker. Robbed. Trash game. Other than proving you love you, does it do anything else? No, not at all. I'll feel nice. You know, I'll always remember. I'll keep a list of people that have proved they love me in order. And that will be the order if, you know, push comes to shove. I save you in a burning building. It will be those people. Don't also have a manual. Does that make you feel better? Yes, it does. Provided it has, you know, like, character blurbs and info about the game. Like a proper manual. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdown. Gee, you think the guy that caused a mental shutdown is the guy behind the mental shutdown? Fucking wild. You're a detective, right? That's what you're studying to be? Crazy. How do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. We can add a channel in the eventual Discord with people who have redeemed that. No, you can have a rank, but certainly not a channel. A channel's too much. Don't give them anything they can, like, point to and be like, I'm part of that club other than a list, alright? I'm just like people that have redeemed it. I'll give you a rank in Discord that does absolutely nothing. Might change the color of your name, but that's it. Our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our... Yeah, like, make a public statement that we didn't kill him. People will defend us, right? If we stay quiet about it, that looks real bad. Looks like our only chance now is to find the true culprit, although we don't have any leads. Damn it, why has this gotta happen to us? A list is what you meant. Oh, well, that's fine then. Mishima, no one cares. Sounds dangerous, though. Bye. That Mishima kid. One day someone might care. I don't need to study. Can I hang out with An? Well, I can, obviously. Does she go up? No. Kemi's at max. It's raining, so I can't... Yeah. Can't talk to, Madarame. I can never talk to Madarame again. He's not in the game anymore, even though they keep fucking talking about him. I can't, talk to the fortune teller to boost my steez. So I guess I should go... Where should I go and hang out? Could play billiards again. Improve that old proficiency. He's not 100% gone from the game. What do you mean? He's definitely gone, and they'll never bring him up again. Don't worry about it. Let's play billiards!
What do you want to do?
Thank you!
Thank you! No idea at all if I did the thing to move billiards up. I know I tried, like, a fancy shot because I'm Jackie Gleason in that one movie. There's a reference. I swear I'm not even 30 yet. And, I think it's Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason. Anyway, yeah, he fucking totally bungled the shot. He was like sitting up high like this, and then the ball hit him in the face. Just like that one porn I saw. God damn it. Legends of Legai has been boosted. Gotta update the old list here in real time, mind you. Greenhouse fun. What does that even mean? Alright, make sure that's boosted next time. The way the balls are positioned. I need to make a difficult shot to clear this. The way the balls are positioned. Yeah, this. You going for that shot. And then it fucking hits him in the face.
That's too bad.
Oops.
Asshole. It's a stupid shot he's trying to make. Better if you had more proficiency. It's like level 4. God damn, dude.
Wow.
Whatever, it boosts it. You're at a greenhouse right now. Oh. Oh, that boosted my charm for no reason. But not my proficiency. What the actual hell? Nonsense, I say. Check to make sure that the wheel works with this many options. Fuck no. Certainly have not. That's going to be a hell of a time to find out, though, won't it? When I have to actually spin the damn thing. They're both undoable at this point. Young shogi girl isn't in. Well, time to watch more of the movie. Gotta turn that in later. Okay, thanks, Arg, for allowing that term. What up there, Kanochi? Great emote? What was that, I'm gonna say one of the My Little Ponies.
Oh.
It's just called Pride Wave. I have no idea if it is one of the My Little Ponies or not. It makes me think of them.
Well, where's the manuscript? Can't do this. Time for it. Just keep writing.
Looks like Galarian Rapidash.
You amnesty.
Nathan, are you really gonna look me in the eye in webcam form and tell me that Galarian Rapidash doesn't look like she belongs in My Little Pony? It sort of does. And there's another one that is Pride Unicorn. Touché. She very much does. Well, there we go. I'm glad we agree that I'm right. The editor demanded a manuscript and the writer hung his head in defeat.
For real?
I love that the parody of 24, I don't know why it's called 31, but the parody of Jack Reacher's 21, where he only has 24 hours to save the city of New Francisco or whatever, is 31, and it's about a guy with a deadline. God, more and more emotes all the time. What'd you miss? Not much. I started a bit late because my computer had to update. Sorry about allowing the term, kind of clicked auto out of habit. Gotta be careful about that. Would have honestly preferred not to let that one get allowed in my chat. Just saying, you know. There's a line that needs to be drawn, and I think that particular term is on the other side of the line. Don't get me wrong. There's not a lot on that side of the line. That phrase is not one we need to be throwing around in this chat. Thank you very much. Didn't mean to do it. Well, you typed it. You're bad. No, I know that you didn't, like... You weren't saying it out of malice or anything. You were just sort of throwing it around. But still, I think the majority of the time it's better to not let that phrase be thrown around. You know? Just kinda... 8 times, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be like, don't say that. You're the 1 time out of 10 right now, but, yeah. There you go, you fucked the economy. That's fine. Deleted. Yeah, alright, sure. Blame the kid. Oh yeah, no, it's entirely Own Name's fault. The only way I'll ever forgive him is 500 bits. Must be tough organizing the funeral of a bigwig CEO. Kurumura-san is usually pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. A full-blown public execution. Had to reset your phone. Why the fuck did it take so long? Boy, welcome to the same boat. I had to update my computer and it took too long. Get back to work. He said he was in a greenhouse. Things are looking rough online. It's just a bunch of us calling us murderers. Yeah, we should really make a statement about that. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now, too. It's all gone up in flames. People posting about this stuff everywhere. Highly doubt anyone who supported us did so honestly. Well, surely 1 or 2 of them must have, just statistically. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. Oh, undoubtedly.
Shut up and take my money.
I consider myself forgiven.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. I will shut up and take your money. Thank you very much, Own Name. That would be a, that'd be a hot game request, but the list is goddamn full, so. He's on a charter. I'm at the charter. No one's at the bus right now. Ah. Charter bus. Those must be nice. I've never been on one. I've only I've been on a shitty little transport bus and school buses, obviously. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does kind of make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with the situation first. It's hot right now. I'm under a lot of lights. He can boost a game. No, he can't. The list is fucking full. Oh, he can boost, absolutely. Hey, you can boost all you want. You can throw a couple games at me that you'd, like to see on this particular spin of the wheel, if you want. But you're not getting a hot new game request with that. Looks like the list. Sure is weird looking at the list of permitted terms. A bunch of lewd and rude terms in there. And then please. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Automod was thinking when it banned please. I guess that would be like, I don't know, begging? Whatever. That aside, we need to deal with the situation first. Oh, maybe, you know what it might have been? Maybe please it associated with lewd because, like, to please somebody? I don't know. Or, like, for pleasure? That's a stretch, and I don't know what it was thinking anyway, but that's at least justification. Yeah, Tim boosted a game. Oh, you're boosting Porsche? Yeah, okay, got it. I'll add another asterisk to Porsche. This list, as Nathan asked, I don't even know if the list is going to work with this many titles on it. We'll see. That's, it's going to be an interesting spin of the wheel when we finally get around to it. Looking at the list real quick, we've got 1, 2, 3, we got 6 entries of Phoenix Wright, Shovel Knight, Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, Mega Man Battle Network 6, Mega Man 03, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, 5 instances of Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, Tortured Souls, Blue Dragon 2, Resident Evil 4, Ib, Shadow of Memories, 5 instances of My Time at Porsche, 2 of which are not permanent, 3 instances of Talos Principle, 1 of which isn't permanent, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, West of Loathing, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, Kirby the Forgotten Land, Portal 2, Pokemon Clear Crystals, Legends of Legaia twice, with another one that isn't permanent, the Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke, Devil May Cry, DMC, Devil May Cry 3, Spyro 3, Crash Bandicoot, Elden Ring, Dark Souls Randomizer, Skyrim, Cuphead 100% achievements, COK, 3 times, 2 of which aren't permanent, Sly, that should probably say 3, Sly 3, Sly 2, and Sly 1, Mass Effect 2 360 speedrun, Halo Reach, Halo 3, and Portal 2 co-op with Kaida. Ahem, do you understand why the list is kind of frozen at the moment? Whew. Ellie's sorry about that. Oh yeah, no, I mean, hey, I'm not complaining about the amount of money thrown at me or my obligations. You people clearly want me to keep playing lots of games, and that's kind of, it's nice to have that.
Are you listening?
Feel murderous intent. Dodge it, you fool! Dodge! Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I look so cool. It totally hit the kid behind me. But I totally dodged it. Did you say my game? Yeah, Sikote or whatever? I have no idea how it's pronounced. It's like T-S-I-O-Q-U-E? Sioq? I don't know what it is, but I listed everything. Tell us when we can... Oh, you can request again when the list is under 50. I'll let you know. Whatever spun will probably take a couple of entries with it when it's removed from my list, so you'll be able to request again, but, you know. You guys will be the first to know. Yeah, own name gets it. Your game, Penguin, is on there 3 times, 1 of which is permanent, the other 2 are just temporary, this spin only. My charm? Don't increase my charm! I dodged the fucking chalk, increase my proficiency! You son of a bitch! That's the one I need, boost! For God, we're all here from Madarame. It's a lot of games. The good times and requests dominated the list. Yeah, when the list was like 10. And I was like, oh man, I got a couple things on this list. It feels good. Now it's like, please stop giving me money to add to the list. You want to give me money, fine, but I cannot add to the list more. This is dominating my life. Oh yeah, Ellie is super dominant on the list because she spent like, I think a chunk of her tax return on me. Couple hundred at least. Well, 5, yeah, no, definitely a couple hundred. She's at 4,700, which is $47 roughly. So she spent at least $100 on me, and it feels great. I should go hang out with the fortune teller and tell her make me closer with Futaba. 200, jizz. Can't possibly thank you enough. Other than with my suffering. And hopefully that's worth it to you. It's a weird thing to say. Hopefully my suffering is worth $200 to you. Futaba. You can buy more. You shouldn't, but you can, yes. You have the ability to. You are not required to, or even encouraged, frankly. Someone other than Ellie throw money at me. Ellie's done enough. You here for Portia? I mean, it's on the list. It'll come up.
What do you think?
This fucking came up and it was only on there, I think, once or twice. So, you know, statistically...
Shut up and take my money.
I shall give.
God damn it, Tim. Well, hey, guess what? You get to boost a game again now. Wonderful stuff. You're optimizing Token Quest length so you can get it in 2 or 3 chapters in one stream. Oh. Alright. How many chapters are you making?
Yo. Hey, hey. Yeah.
Ellie has 4,700. Before April rolled around, the list reset and she had 10k. Jesus Christ. Boosting Legends again. Got it. I should just keep the list open with you people in the chat. You people. You mongrels that fuel my suffering. I don't even know what Legends of Legaia is. I just know that I need to name everyone Madarame, and that's gonna get confusing, but kind of funny at the same time. I do know that I named the characters in Kaida's playthrough of Shimigami Tensei, and it was very, very funny. I don't remember what I named them, but I remember I had a fucking great time looking at their names and just cackling. It was very dumb. Sure, let's go to Nakamichi Street. 7 chapters and 8 dungeons. Nice. A lot of bosses. Did we tell him I'm buying yarn for the blanket? No, you didn't. No idea how I'm ever going to get a blanket, or why you would make one, but again, thank you. Isn't it the same wheel? It isn't the same wheel you use, but the first result when Googling spin the wheel works with that many options. Ah. You can boost a game again. Gee, I wonder which one it'll be. Hey, look, a ninja.
Huh? What?
Yeah, that's right. I've spent enough time with my wife to know how to distract her. Now I think I better look around. Aren't there a lot of foreigners here? I guess this kind of place is unique to Japan, after all. Actually, I'm a little excited, too, even though I hate crowds. Weird. Sly Cooper. Oh, which one? Anyone in particular? I'm gonna do a boost name the game. What? Sure, whatever. Which Sly Cooper? I assume the first one, because it would be weird if I played those out of order. Be funny, though. Be very funny if I played them out of order. It says, I heart Tokyo. You can have it. You better wear it next time we see each other. Great. Tempted to boost Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Sacred Cards. That game is a crime. Either one's fine. Well, there are 3, so. There's 1, 2, and 3. That being said, I'm gonna boost Sly 2 because it's my favorite, and it'd be very funny if I played them out of order. Tell you a joke. You know there's a game I need to play, right? There's like a straight-up game that I need to play. Oh, Kanochi has another a boost because Ellie gave you a boost. She redeemed boost a game and gave it to you, Kanochi. So hey, you know what? I'm just gonna boost Sly 1 and Sly 2. How's that sound? Keep it simple. Unless you object there, Kanochi, I'll just boost both games. Joe Q. Two young boys are talking before school. My uncle ran for Senate last year, the first boy says to his classmate. Really? The second boy says. What does he do now? Nothing, the first boy explains. He got elected. Oh, shit! Got him! Never mind that noise. Hydrate? You got it. Vodka, baby. Hey, you know there's a game I need to be playing, right? I mean, for God's sakes. I guess all the praise I got doesn't matter much now. I'm never gonna beat this game if you people keep having me do things to entertain you like I'm the pet monkey. Don't get me wrong, I love it and I know what I'm about, but still. Go hang out with Hifumi. USPS, silly boy, rent a P.O. box. People don't I guess I could.
Good evening.
It's just, I don't know. Nothing about me ever thought I would be, like, important enough to have a Discord or a P.O. box. It's weird doing those when it's like, I don't know, can I even justify this? The Discord's free. A P.O. box is like, I don't know. You want to send fan mail? Jesus Christ. The fact that it's real, I'm scared. What do you mean, the blanket? Anyway, yeah, hang out with Hifumi.
Thank you very much.
Shogi girl. Maybe one day I can teach her that Shogi's a garbage game, and, you know, Mahjong's better. This is the digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health, and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. They even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Oh, well, I guess answers my question from last time. And now the joke. Oh, got it. I see. You were responding to my joke. Understand. You know how long this game is like we won't be finishing anytime soon anyway. I mean, still, the fact that I have to take, 15 minutes out to address the chat and all your kindness and generosity is not speeding this process along, guys. Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. Yeah, the sensationalism of journalism is not exactly a ethical one. Discord, Twitter. Twitter's I had anyway. You box all important things for us, the fans, I guess. I mean, but I don't know. If I get a P.O. box, it's like, fuck, man. This is like, I don't know. It feels a little, I guess, real. Ugh. It's crazy. It's like, who am I to have a P.O. box? Besides, we're trying to move anyway. A P.O. box would probably not be wise for the immediate future. Maybe if I successfully move, if and when. My family's troubles have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. Trying to move to a real house. P.O. box would mean more gifts from the fans. I mean, I guess, but like, who the hell wants to send me stuff? What would you do with it? What would you possibly send me? My mother was furious when she read the article. She said, other than a blanket, what would you possibly send? Mail it to Nathan and he can mail it to you. She said it'll hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything. He just sat there listening to her. But he looked troubled. That way I cannot know your actual address. Yeah, no, obviously I'm not going to give out my actual address. Hey, maybe make that joke when you're a legal age? Games. Well, maybe games, I guess. Yeah, no, don't send your nude zone name. That's literally illegal, and I would probably be arrested. I'm already on a list for having played Moemon, alright? I don't need that kind of heat. We'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. So now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. Get a P.O. box, it will feel real. And how does it feel now? Like some mentally challenged dream? I don't know if you're using mentally challenged, right? But, like, this is a hobby, alright? Like, it's fun. The fact that people throw money at me for no reason, you're under no obligation, I guess some reason to make me play games. Very touching, but, like, I don't know, this is definitely my side project. I love doing it, don't get me wrong, but it is not my career. A P.O. box is like, I don't know, that's like another step. It's like, Jesus Christ. Who's this fucking guy think he is getting a P.O. box? I don't know. Maybe let's psychoanalyze me. It's my own inadequacies being like, you're not worth having a P.O. box. Why would you ever get one of those? You heard mentally challenged. I need more games. I do not. You can't. Well, you can, kind of. That shelf behind me, that's full of video games. All right? I have so many, they're piled in the floor around me. I got Metal Gear Solid, Modern Warfare, Portal 2, Witcher 2, Tulip, what's that one? Walking Dead, Mario Kart 8, that's out for some reason. Nier, love that game. Just I'm swimming in games. I really don't need more. Deal with it, Smalls. Sick fucking, Media's scary. Sick fucking Sandlot reference, homie. Told me that I can't buy you a wedding gift, so I'm making one. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Need more. Oh, also Odin's Spheres right there. Man of Medan. That's Kaida's, don't judge me. I always believed that if I worked as hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support us. I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from me being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skill. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Surely the fact that you won a women's tournament championship match bracket thing, whatever it was, suggests that you have at least a modicum of skill, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, you're fairly attractive, but clearly you have skill as a shogi player. You won a tournament. I'm concerned that Automod decided to censor the phrase nice in an asshole, because that's just butt plugs, and it allows that, no problem. I don't have to or want to because I can and have nothing better to do. That's my demographic. Stay-at-home moms! I'm just handsome and pathetic enough that they flock to me, I guess. Tabletop games. I mean, I don't have a lot of board games, that's true. You like to be nice in an asshole sort of way. It's not an asshole sort of way. You're being extremely nice. And I feel awkward about it because I don't deserve it at all. But thank you very much. I am touched. I'm even starting to be shunned in the shogi world. That's why my senior acted that way towards me. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. Oh no. And what, your logic is maybe God will play with me? My father used to practice with me from his sickbed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and get a job. That way my family won't get hurt again. Is that what you... No, do what you love. She loves shogi, damn it. Get one of the only women here. Well, Kaida hangs around, and when Noki's here. I love shogi, and I don't want to quit. You deserve a lot. I deserve plenty, but, like, I don't know. Kindness from other people I don't really know? Like, I don't know. What have I done for you that deserves kindness and money? That's insane. I have this set up because it's honestly super easy to just set all this shit up. But, feels weird. I feel like I owe you guys something, and all I'm doing is playing video games for you. Which is why I constantly remind you you're under no obligation to ever donate to me. And I'm gonna do this anyway because it's fun. You're right, you understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. This is me. I'd never be able to give it up. This is me and making videos. I love Twitch and YouTube, and I'd never be able to give it up. It's been part of my life for 10 years, and I love it. Shogi's horrible. I agree. Shogi's garbage. Why do I feel like him and Robbie would get along? I don't know who Robbie is. Give you dad jokes? Oh my god. You do not want my dad's jokes. My dad's jokes are... You know how I make references that other people don't get, and my brain will go places that are like, that's a weird place to go, but technically I can see how he got there? Dial that up to about 9, and you've got my dad. I think both Kaida and Nathan can confirm. My dad's a weird guy. I'm not the straightest arrow in the quiver, all right? I got a irreverent sense of humor. My dad's insane. Yeah, no, he's a monster. In a fun way. So yeah, mom since when are I, Tim, Nathan, 79, name stay-at-home moms. You're robots, it doesn't count. I require all of us to be women and moms. I think, yeah, alright, fair enough. Pretty sure neither of us, or yeah, none of you are, not sure about Penguin. Penguin's an enigma. We don't know what Penguin's about. Other than that, they really like emotes. Which I assume in the Penguin world is the equivalent of pretty rocks. I think I can see my next move thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. We're all weird. Yeah, my dad is a whole league outside of weird. Penguin's a stay-at-home penguin. Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure Penguin's an artist. Because as much as Penguin is somewhat loath to talk about themselves, I was followed on Twitter by somebody claiming to be a penguin, and they had an art profile on their Twitter. So logic dictates that that's Kenochi Penguin. It'd be a crazy coincidence if it wasn't. Here, classic. Oh my god. A classic token dad joke. All right. What's one I can... I'll explain it straight up. So, you may or may not know this. This is called... there's a thing in English language, I suppose any language it would technically work, called a spoonerism. And what that is you take two words, we'll say big wheel. For no reason at all, I just picked the words big and the word wheel. A spoonerism is when you take the first part of each word and swap them. So big wheel will become wig beal. That doesn't mean anything, but that is a spoonerism. Big wheel, wig beal. You with me so far? My father loves spoonerisms. He's very creative with them. When I was in high school, my mom was at work, my brother was at work, he'd come home from work first. And I was home from high school, too young to be working. He'd ask me if I fed the dogs. Every day. Have you fed the dogs? Fed the dogs. Got to the point where I knew he was going to ask me that before he even got home. So he'd come home and I'd be like, yes, I fed the dogs, or no, I hadn't. So he starts changing it up. It becomes, have you dead the fogs? Shit like that. And it threw me for a loop, but eventually I got there. That got to the point where I so immediately got every spoonerism he was doing, even outside of dead the fogs. He would come home and ask, hey, how are you on signing over property titles to the hounds, or to the mist, the weather conditions? And I had to figure out what he was talking about was deed fog, and then take deed fog and swap it into feed dog. He would come home and ask me shit like that. We'd watch The Walking Dead, and he'd say, hey, how's the marriage to boats that are being moored? To which I was supposed to figure out he meant docking wed, swap those into Walking Dead, and then I'd turn on the TV so we could watch the zombie show together. That's the kind of guy my dad is, all right? That's who you're dealing with when you're talking to my dad. He is insane. In the best way possible, but still insane. It is a level beyond anything humans are capable of. You're bringing the damn book to consult? Oh yeah, no, 100%. Look forward to meeting him at the wedding. Yeah, he'll leave an impression, I'm sure. Thank you so much for accompanying me. I need this distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I feel caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find a new path. You might make a fine priest yourself. That's a shogi reference. Considering how good a listener you are, I mean. Confess your sins, my child. I suppose that was unexpected. You got me. You really are a strange individual, boy, you're telling me. I was supposed to be your teacher, but somehow the tables have turned. I'm the one learning from you. How long have you and Token been friends? 2014, 2015? Quite a while at this point. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be seeing you at the church. We've been hanging out for years. Yeah, 2014. I do have a text. It's from Futaba, so go talk to your little sister. Seymour, I'm free. See, you're free. Kaida texts me like this. It's really annoying. One promise left. Can you come with me?
Yo.
10 plus years with your friend Robbie, the guy you don't know. It's true, I don't.
Hey.
You have to get off now. Whoa, dude, you're a bus driver for kids. Maybe, wait until you get home. So I've met Token Senior? No, well, he's come to visit me a few times, but not while I've been living at home. The first time we ever met, I was living in Radford, which was like, where I went to college. And my dad wasn't around. I went to college pretty far away. We're still above 50%, and not all hope is lost. We're still above 50%. And the second time he visited me, I guess he could have met my dad, but We had a weekend planned, and he was flying back. It was a whole thing. I've only ever met Nathan like 3 times in real life. And once I went to visit him, so obviously my dad wasn't around. Like you said, your feet, and you wanted to off yourself. No, please, that's my OnlyFans. You don't know what's with you today. You haven't met Token or his dad, you've met Dale and Chris Robbie's parents. You're just you're making up white guy names is what you're doing. Throw a Ryan in there for good measure. Parents were out of town the second time we hung out. Maybe. They might have been at Delaware at that point. And now the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. Are you alright? I am. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. Yo, same. How about you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see ya. Great sign-off. Went to return his suitcase to your parents' house and they were gone. Oh, that does ring a bell.
Well then.
That does ring a bell now that you mention it. Huh. Christine and Dale, your adopted parents. Also, Ryan is Anthony's donor. So yeah, white guy names. Ted, another white guy name. You two have known each other since 2014 and you've met 3 times. Well, we have lived like states apart for most of our friendship. We met online in a shared fan forum type situation. And hit it off, what can I say? We've met IRL 3 times or so. I think 3 exactly. And, yeah, we've, chatted and hung out for years. Met might be the wrong word for that, but, We've been clowning around for, God, 8 years? Jesus, fuck. Holy shit. God, Nathan, where did the time go? I've known you for 8 years? Ah! Oh, God. Suddenly feel old. I mean, Token, that would be fun. Tim would make great friends. Well, we'd rhyme, him and Tim. Best kind of friendship, ones that rhyme. They happen constantly. There's one promise, one of the promise lists I made with my mom. Everything here is marked off, as being done. Alright, that's cool. But that's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing, one promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. I don't know who that is. That all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. Yo, same. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I get perfect scores on my test. Never. No one ever accused me of cheating. They accused me of being an idiot. Your pen pals are online friends if you prefer. I mean, I guess? Winner of longer friendship. Sure. Not a competition, but yes, you win. I only say it's not a competition because I lost. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in my bathroom and cry. I don't have a single friend. Didn't. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, other kids bullied her like they did to me. One day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. How'd you react? Our meeting is forever a joke. What, you and Tim? And to be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Eventually, I decided to say it back. Felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. Apparently, she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. Why weren't you ever nice to this person, since you had to get along with her as part of, like, a fucking promise thing? So happy about making a friend, I told your mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with... It sounds like you got along fine. Been there, done that. Couldn't do it. Turns out she was... Kana really didn't go for the whole cultural appropriation of Egyptians, like Futaba does, so... That one, too. One particular windy morning, Kana-chan dropped off her diary and a few pages flew everywhere. To be fair, I've met a lot of you under dubious circumstances. Ellie found me through YouTube. Own Name found me through Blue Dragon, a game well, it was alright, I guess. I don't remember how 7-9 found me. Probably Danganronpa, which is its own hell. Danganronpa 2, I want to say. And Ark found me through Disco Elysium, which is a good game, but man, it's a fucking weird one, so... Didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she'd written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. What did it say? It was also horrible. She wrote about how her parents... Oh, dear. How they made her take... Oh, my God. What the... Whoa! Futaba, what the fuck? Jesus! Bringing the... Whoa. Penguin found me through YouTube. That's cool. Probably Okage. What good times those must have been. Unlike right now. What the fuck? So I had to ask her about it, and she got real defensive. I felt terrible, and she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. I mean, it was totally her fault, but yeah, like, couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. Then I ran. Ran. I wanted to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Yeah, I too would want to go back to before knowing that. Thanks for sharing, though. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. Well, that's probably not a story with a happy ending. I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Oh. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. Oh. Wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. I don't really think you're the one that needs to apologize in this situation. You and Robbie were introduced by your first boyfriend, but we can't talk about that without Twitch getting angry. Me and Tim... drug buddies. Got it. Me and Tim met on Clover. Don't know what that is. Paid for premium and sent me... What? Your place in my... Oh. And sent it me... Hey, what? I don't understand any of the words you crazy lovebirds are talking about. I met my current fiance at work, so... Boring vanilla me, I guess. Danganronpa 1, 2 was after Disco Elysium, and 7-9 was already around for Disco Elysium. Yeah, I guess he was there for Danganronpa 1. Maybe Catherine, who knows? I'm sure 7-9 might, but I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Sorry for not helping her, though. She was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. Hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-setting phantom thief. Not drugs. 15 is less than 21. Word. Do I look cool and like I know what the hell Ellie's talking about? I'm not gonna lie. No idea what you're talking about. You don't need to elaborate, though, if Twitch is gonna get angry at you about it. Probably best if you just kept it to yourself then. Or, you know, shared it on Discord when that exists if you really want to share it. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Someone's pushy today. Yeah, I'll help. This is another part of our deal. Oh, wow, that didn't even... Figured we'd, you know, go and do it, but you know, just sat in a room and talked about a diary. Sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait until next time. I mean, make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Kaidi's gonna start saying that. Along with stay fresh cheese bags. Enlisted Marine, high school freshman making sense. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, got that. Oh, boy. Well, boy, when you put that next to 15's less than 21. Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. That doesn't sound healthy. I'm glad you're with Tim, who seems like a perfectly lovely human being, and the two of you are very happy together. Something's not right, Seymour. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. That's arthritis. Gotta talk to a doctor about that. Promised myself I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. Let's calm down first. You're right, panicking now wouldn't help anything. I'd be the same coward as before. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Seymour. Talking to you about this helped me calm down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro. Bye! I wasn't planning on it, but okay. Yeah, we're all idiots when we're young. Some of us are in the unfortunate position that, well, we're all stupid when we're young. Some of us, the world is a more hostile and cruel place for being stupid. If you're lucky, you're stupid in a very safe environment where it doesn't have any huge consequences. If you're unlucky, you're stupid in a very bad environment, and it has some pretty permanent and lasting effects. Which category you fall into is up to the individual to judge, I suppose, but I got very lucky when I was young, where nothing stupid I did really ever haunted me. Something I might or might not know. He's weird at times as a memory of a goldfish, but suddenly as is a mnemonic at times. Yeah, I mean, I give the guy, 8 out of every 10 things he says is complete insanity, but it's that 20% of the time, it's, as he puts it, a beacon of logic.
Haru.
I'm not surprised she seems
Not
down.
surprised she
Oh,
seems down.
whoops.
You should keep her in your thoughts.
If you need it, you can explain on Discord. I mean, I don't need it. Got it. I figured it out through some very obvious context clues. If you want to talk about it on Discord, obviously I can't or won't stop you, but that's entirely up to you.
Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Exams soon. Yeah, you better fucking study, Ryuji. Anyway. Poor, sweet, dumb Ryuji. Oh, what should I try and build? Oh, I should return this DVD. Hold on. That's what I should do. I guess Central Street. Help me learn a lot of life lessons. Yeah, I mean, that's always a good thing to take away from it. Some lessons, though,
Take a look around.
you could say you might not need learning. Don't break your arm is definitely one that you really shouldn't need to learn. You can learn it the hard way, but that doesn't make it, a good thing that you learned it that hard way. Can I buy a new video game? Thrill hit or miss with 7-9, it's mostly a miss. Well, I mean, he's consistent at least. The man's an irreverent lunatic, but you can always count on him to be an irreverent lunatic, if that makes sense. And then every so often he hits you with, a legitimate point. And it's like, oh, yeah, good point. Good call, sir. It's more surprising when he has an actually legitimate point, is the thing.
Oh!
I'm gonna watch a hot new film that I just rented. Don't have to psychoanalyze me. What vibes I bring to the chat.
You busted into prison to rescue me.
Join us, right? Come on, let's get you out of here.
A vaguely ethnic voice they just had there. So the 9 is consistent in how much of a weirdo he is. It's true.
Piece of cake.
Hey, as far as psychoanalyzing you into energy, you bring a very positive and lucrative energy to this stream, which I very much appreciate for a variety of reasons.
Well then.
However, ultimately, and I am not a professional, nor am I even, a big... Oh, God damn it, we're down below 50%. Nor am I even... Personally, therapy doesn't work for me. If therapy works for you, hey, great. Do more of it. It's, not my thing. But, yeah, not being a licensed or even experienced or studied therapist in any way. Ellie, it sounds like, you got baggage. But you're dealing with it, which is a good thing. Is pretty much my very broad general analysis of you. So, congratulations. These kids are talking in class. Phantom Thieves, you're gonna have...
off the deep end, don't you think?
Thought, no bags that I hold. Well. That's good.
I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
I mean, that did change his heart. It went from pumping blood through his body to not pumping blood through his body.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too?
See, that should tell you how bad I am
They
at
were bad,
psychoanalyzing,
but I
Ellie.
never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
It seems like you've made peace with your personal demons, so, congratulations.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Oh shit, exams are today, everyone. Did we study? Chat, you gotta help me. I don't know if I studied enough.
Well, shall we begin?
My knowledge is like rank 4, which is pretty nice. It's a soccer ball! Know this one. How many surfaces? Uh-oh. Hell. Guys, I can't pop open the fucking online thing to tell me the answer. I think it was 32? I want to say it was 32. It looks like it's more than 18. This was like yesterday's question. 32? That sounds about right.
Do this.
Great. You got plenty. Well, you're allowed to have personal demons. It's just, you know, how much they affect you. I've got plenty of my own personal demons, but I've made peace with them. This one looks tough. Let's calm down and think it through. Provide an explanation for why a soccer ball is only comprised of black and white colors. Because black and white TVs. I remember this. It used to be one color, I believe. Right, and it was only one color, but it wouldn't really grab your eye. Broadcast with black and white picture. Single color ball would be hard to spot in black and white. Not really, it's the ball-shaped thing. So I changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV. Stuff like therapy working or not depends on the individual. It works for some and doesn't for others. Hey, I've been drinking and this chat serves as my own therapy. My mom is a therapist, which definitely factors into why therapy doesn't work and why I don't trust it. So, analyze that. Have fun with it. Field day. Time's up. Put your pencils down and hands under your desk. What? Alright. Sure. Slipping every day. God damn it.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
Yeah, we're slaying puss! I mean, oh god, a man died. What an inappropriate joke to make. Also, not me. I'm not a phantom thief. What?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Crazy that someone said that.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Bandwagoning student. Boy, really fucking narrowed her down, didn't they? Put her into a category.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Got her down to a T.
Now, everyone.
I've been doing really well recently. Also had some really bad days. I have a doctor's appointment coming up to mess with meds because anxiety is crazy, and I've been dipping into the depression jar of falling. Oh dear. Guillotine. Probably not what you want to be showing somebody who just said I've been dipping into the depression jar, but that is a guillotine. I recognize it. Charles-Henri Sanson was the one who conducted the executions. As Louis XV was... I don't even know why they keep saying Louis XV. That's not the one who was even killed with a guillotine. That was Louis XVI. Louis XIV, Louis XIV, was the Sun King. He was all about Versailles. Louis XV kind of lasted, like, I don't know, 5 years or so. Didn't do a lot. Short reign. Louis XVI was the one that was involved with the revolution. I don't know why the 15th is there. It's wrong either way, but they could at least put the relevant king there, right?
Ooh, we can do this.
I'm stronger than a thought like that. Well, I'm just saying in general, you probably shouldn't be flashing up execution devices to people that are like, you know, I think I have depression. Oh, you've got depression, do you? Here's an electric chair. Riddle me this. Who invented it? I don't really know if I want to be participating in this quiz right now. What's the reason most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman in Nagabada? They don't live there, and they're allergic to fish. I don't think I know. Well, there you go. They don't have the guts. They don't fucking want it enough. God damn it. I actually don't know the answer to this. I know it's not they don't have the guts. I'm, like, 100% sure it's not that. After all you went through, it's perfectly understandable for you to have a... It's hereditary? Thanks. I assumed it was hereditary because they talked about how, it's part of, like, the municipal government or, like, a hierarchy of state sanctioning in order to be a fisherman there. It was like, I could believe it's an apprenticeship, but I think it's hereditary. It's certainly not, they don't have the fucking stones for it.
Ooh, we can do this.
Throw me a softball question. Like, literally about baseball. God damn, under 40%? Jesus. And these two are bitching again.
The
Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal.
Well, I mean, she reached the right answer through the wrong logic, so...
Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Among Us? Sus? Baka? Venting? Oh my god, Among Us confirmed in the Persona universe. I won't be playing it.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day.
That would require friends. It's because my dad's a piece of shit. Ah, well, easy enough, solved.
For real? You gotta report that.
Great news. Cut that guy out of your life if you have already. Great job getting ahead of me. If you haven't, hey, cut that guy out of your life. And it will dramatically improve as a result.
Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
I don't know if that's appropriate. Just saying.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Today is a third day of exams. Go ahead and start. What is the meaning of robota in the etymology root of robot? It's slave labor. Hey, cut that ass out of your life. Nice. Congratulations. Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space? Oh, it was like three Bs in all of Europe. That's what it was. I remember going off about that. 3 melons in the Atlantic. There's probably a joke about, like, a woman in a bikini, but I'm a little too drunk to be making it. So yeah, 3 Bs in all of Europe. Louis the 16th was guillotined, indeed. And another famous king, Louis the 13th, who was king when the Three Musketeers lived. Are the Three Musketeers based on historical characters? I know Musketeers were people, but I always assumed the Three Musketeers were, like, fictitious people. Partly because they're called Musketeers, and they fought with swords and not muskets. Kind of a dead giveaway that, like, they weren't really based on anyone in particular. But, no, he might have... What you might have meant by that was, muskets, you say. Yeah, funny that. What you might have meant was he was king when the Three Musketeers was written, which I'd believe. Actually, also a famous Louis is Louis the 18th, who was, I think, Napoleon's son and king after Louis the 16th, because Louis had a kid he named Louis, who was supposed to be king, obviously, Louis the 17th. He was killed in the Revolution and never got to be king. So when Louis the 18th showed up, they, like, skipped over the 17th out of respect for the dead kid. You were in the Three Musketeers play at school and you had a sweet mustache. Hell yeah. Which one were you? D'Artagnan? He's the cool one. Everyone wants to be D'Artagnan. Bring me cheese. But yeah, shout out to the Three Musketeers who don't use muskets at all. Ever. Also, shout out to that book for having the big bad, like... The main villain of the story, which was atypical at the time, was a woman. So, you know, woman is smart, competent, capable of being nefarious and evil. Her name was Milady, though, so, like... Don't know about that one, Dumas. Not entirely sure naming your main villain, who happens to be a woman, Milady, is 100% on the level. They also just hanged her in the woods. Good old-fashioned street justice. They didn't bring her to trial or anything. They just found her and hanged her in the woods. It was a little grim. Haru's persona is Milady she's the villain from Three Musketeers? Who gets hanged in the woods that I was just talking about? Wow, alright then. Sorry, Haru. Shame about that. You're a musketeer, so that's all you get. Fair enough. You've seen these before. You've got this. It's going good. Looking forward to seeing your score. Now we're done even with the questions. I thought, you know, I knew, like, they were all thieves, our personas, based on fictional thieves or, like, sort of famously fictional thieves. Didn't think any of them were based on villains, strictly speaking. Been out of school for 10 years? I've been out of school for 9 years. It'll be 10 next year. I'm curious if I'm going to go to my high school reunion or not. Musketeers were not real people, but in the books, the king is Louis XIII. Ah! Like the books take place during his reign. I see. I would say then that that fictionalized version of the 13th is famous and not the actual Louis the 13th.
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
No, Ryuji, no. Impossible.
Seriously?
No.
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
Fair enough. You doubt your high school will ever have a reunion? Yeah, but your high school was in, like, a town where a car exploded because it had a meth lab in the trunk. I really don't think it was ever going to have any sort of, like... You got a degree for graduating and a bonus degree for having just survived. Did it Oh, it had a reunion at 5 years and you skipped it? If it had a reunion at 5 years, they didn't invite me. Which is probably for the best. I was in college at that point. It's me. And I definitely would not have gone. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place. Hey, two things. One, if you want to talk to everybody, message everybody. I'm not your secretary. Two, what do you mean ... our place? It's a text. Delete what you just wrote and rewrite it with what you meant. What the fuck's wrong with you? Even if they did, it's unlikely I would drive all the way back to Kentucky just for that. Well, yeah, you got exploding meth cars. Why would you ever go back? Your friend lives in Benton. Yo, your friend lives in Ben 10? Who is he, Forearms?
Welcome.
Or is he the tiny guy? Forearms literally the only one I can think of. I'm sure there's like 10 aliens that Ben 10 can turn into. I can only think of Forearms. You know why? You know why he's called Forearms? He has 4 arms. It's crazy. I know. And he's the only one. Ripjaw? That's the fish one, right? Those are literally the only two I can remember. Ripjaw and Forearms. Ben 10, Kentucky. Well, I don't know where it takes place. They're in a Winnebago, but, you know. I'm sure they hit Kentucky at some point. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh dear, Haru. That's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either. You should be. You're a counselor. Ben 10 is the other side of the state from where you lived. Oh. I guess that explains why you were never on the show. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, it was a stupid thing to say. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'm all right, though. Live near the West Virginia border. Ah. So, you're in Fallout 76 is what you're telling me, but not Ben 10. Honestly, hard to say which one is the weaker property to be in. Ben 10 kinda... I mean, the first iteration of the show I enjoyed. Didn't watch anything after that. Lord knows I did not. They've had like 9 different shows with Ben 10 and umpteen squintillion video games and all that. Only ever saw the first show. Must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything. Not weird in the least. Just take your time and we'll go whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Yo, I could go for some tea. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all this in that way.
Quite.
I've since upgraded to the capital. Ah. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now! Are you kidding? Plenty of people would de-stress that. I certainly would. If I need to talk and I burst into the room going, I have to talk, let me talk. I'll be de-stressed by the end of it. Original show was good. Damn, Arg, you've seen Ben 10? Rest of the shows were all over the place in terms of quality. Yeah, I assume you meant Ben 10. I assume, what the other one I saw a couple episodes of, it was the second one where the animation, they were kind of like a little bit older. And they were doing like a road trip with Kevin 11. Grandpa wasn't there. That one I feel like was probably perfectly fine, but I don't know. My interests just shifted. I didn't really feel like watching a kid's show. I was at that age where it was like, ew, children's shows, gross, get away from me. And yeah, that was the death knell for Ben 10 in my relationship. Think of it as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea, I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
Seen Ben 10, we have Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon here, you know. I mean, I assume you did, it's just, you know, Ben 10 of all things. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
Was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time? Yes.
Yes.
Meals were actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events. Oh. I see.
I see.
I've never been to upscale social events, but I'm not sure if I should ask this, but didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Meaning your dad and no one else, because you don't have any siblings and your mom is AWOL. Why don't we call it a day for now? Feel free to stop by. It's a bit rude that you called an end to the session, don't you think? She was just starting to open up to you. Just a little bit rude. How are commercials there? I've been watching TV on cable, and it's always 7 or 8 Central Standard Time. I was in Finland once for about 2 weeks. Some of the commercials were weird. And I don't just mean because they were in Finnish and I didn't understand what's happening. But there was like a commercial for banking where 2 very well-dressed men in masks had an eagle that was shitting all over them. And I was like, huh? And it's like, it's a bank commercial. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And Noki had to explain it to me. And I don't remember what she said, but I remember the commercial. It haunts me. It showed up while I was watching Top Gear. It was crazy. Top Gear was not in Finnish, by the way. It was the BBC version of Top Gear. It was very nice. I had a good time with it. Watched a train get lit on fire. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. We'll make sure we pick up snacks that pair well with tea. You were young when you watched it. Haven't seen Ben 10. Well, I was too. We're basically the same age, Arg. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon in ages. Lord, no. Not at all. Haven't touched any of those channels in forever. Yes, it is a you-own name. I hated that tell me I didn't know... What? I hated that. Tell me I didn't know my time zone then. Huh? You've been watching them in Central Standard Time. I hated that. Tell me I didn't know my time zone. I don't fucking... Yeah, it's own name. He's back. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's... yeah, she weirdly texted individuals and not the group. There's some time until we meet up, taking care of my flowers. Oh, I think I could hang out with Haru now and build a social link. Which, given she's in my party permanently, I probably should do. It'd be better if she was, like, you know, good at what she did. Do you want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me?
You never completed Haru's Confidant. That's a shame. As somebody who totally hooked up with her in my first playthrough of the game, her persona's lame when it evolves.
You, heard that, didn't you?
But otherwise, it's fine. Why? Why what? Tell you were airing on a coast and in Central Standard Time. I didn't know and missed Wizards of Waverly Place all the time. It's true. They always say, like, Wizards of Waverly Coast? What? Place. I don't know where I got coast from. Wizards of Waverly Place, premiering at 8/7 Central. And I always knew what time it was because I'm on the East Coast.
I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering.
General quality of shows on both Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon have drastically dropped a while back and never quite recovered. That's not 100% true. From what I've heard and seen of, I've never sat down to watch it, but, well, I guess it's not on anymore. Steven Universe and Adventures of Gumball, I actually can say Steven Universe was a good show. Gumball was a very good show from all the clips I've seen. Disney Channel had Gravity Falls, that was very good. Can't really speak much after that, though. Watching Toonami. Toonami was anime, that was different.
It's just... so much has happened to me lately.
Haru's third persona's busted, absolutely broken. Ah, good to know. Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you.
Nicola... Shout out to SpongeBob. It's been going since, like, 98. And, the creator, Steven Hillenburg, died. And Nickelodeon immediately started desecrating that man's memory and his intellectual property. Steven Hillenburg made it very clear he never wanted spin-offs of SpongeBob. He wanted it to be its own thing. Was fine with movies and video games and shit. But didn't want, like, you know, Squidward to get his own show or anything. And when he died, immediately Nickelodeon started desecrating his memory. Partly his estate's fault. They love money. and we're totally willing to sell out. But also partly Nickelodeon's fault. What the fuck are you doing? Paw Patrol's okay for kids. Oh, good for you. Stuff you watch before you watch anime. Yeah, that's Cartoon Network.
I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life.
I haven't watched anime in ages. I'm told, what is
The
it?
source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult.
I'm told the hot newness is like Ranking of Kings, I think it's called. That's supposed to be very good. Attack on Titan's been getting like a lot of attention lately, I think because it's ending. I couldn't stand Attack on Titan after like the first 12 episodes or so. Like it was cool when Titans were attacking, but then it turned into the same anime I've seen 300,000 times where like the pretty boy is angry and there's angst and shit, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. So I gave up on Attack on Titan immediately. Remember Too Many Cooks? Jeez. Every time I close my eyes, I see Too Many Cooks. What do you mean? Something I've heard of, can't vouch for it being true or not, haven't really bothered to check. Touche. That's fair.
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
Wow, you are loaded all of a sudden. I know I'm dating Makoto,
Which
but like...
means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees.
Have you considered, like, I don't know, what are your thoughts on thruples? Because Makoto, well, she'd probably kill me. I'm super into extremely rich women who are emotionally vulnerable. That sounds so bad to say.
But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
But it's true. Are you gonna be okay? One Piece is your fave. Good on you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you.
Lots of material there.
Just...
The story is bland at the moment because Don Flamingo's arc. Yeah, I kind of felt like... It's not so much that... I don't know, how do I put this? After the time jump where all their characters changed... First of all, I hate pretty much all of their characters' artwork transformations. I preferred all of them how they looked before the time jump. After the time jump is... I don't care for it. But that's a personal thing. I feel like the arcs just drag after the time jump. They spend way too much time on them. They'd be fine if they were more truncated and, you know, cut out some of the fluff. But they go for so long. And it's like, It's not as good as, you know, Impel Down or, Ocean 7 or Water 7 or whatever it is. The city with iceberg. That shit was great. Thriller Bark. It's not as good as Thriller Bark, man. One Piece is fave for a lot of people. My favorite anime is, I think I've said this before and I've tweeted about it. It's only 12 episodes. It's called Katana Agari. Excellent story. Phenomenal, phenomenal animation. Very sad.
I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business.
Like, legitimate warning. Very good show. Only 12 episodes. They're about an hour each. You will cry. It is, it gets real sad. Kaida was real mad that I introduced her to it. Because I watched a couple episodes and was like, this is great. Kaida would love this. I'll show her Katana Agari. And then I did, and she caught up, and we watched the rest together. And I was at school, so I saw the finale before her, and I was like, uh-oh. I'm gonna get in trouble. And then we watched the finale, and she was like, I'm gonna kill you. How dare you show this to me? Because now I'm sad.
Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed.
You don't like sad endings. I mean, I argue that it's not the saddest ending it could have been. Like, the characters at the end seem okay with the situation they find themselves in, right? It definitely could have been happier. Oh boy, could it have been happier. It's not a happy ending, but also it's not... It was too sad. It was a pretty sad ending. I'm trying to defend it. I shouldn't. It was a very sad ending. Can't deny, though. Cannot deny. The final boss fight. Oh, so good. So cathartic. So nice. Haven't seen Nami for 10 episodes. Oh no! The redheaded waifu.
They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about.
Favorite anime of all time is Kill la Kill.
Stocks.
New Hireme? What? New Hireme? That's not her name. It's Rukia. What are you talking about? Kill la Kill's great. Who's New Hireme? Rukia is the main girl in Kill la Kill, right?
It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust.
Kill la Kill is great, though. Definitely top 5. Probably my second favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop, followed by Trigun, because I'm an incredibly basic bitch.
They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account.
Harsh. Blonde with the purple eye patch. Ruki is from Bleach. Yeah, that sounds right. Ruki is from Bleach. Ryuka? I'm blanking. Ruyuka? It's... I can't remember the girl's name from Kill la Kill, but it's definitely got like an R-U-Y in it. Ryuka? Ryuka. It might be Ryuka. Not Rukia. Ryuka from Kill la Kill. Ryuka. Yeah. It's Ryuka. The blonde... I don't know who the blonde with the purple eye patch is. I can't pull in who that is from Kill la Kill. Is that the mom of, like, the one... The student body president?
I never realized I could be this trustful of other
no,
people.
no. I know who you're referring to. The fucking insane girl with the seamstress and the pink outfit. Yeah. I know who it is. Did I watch the live action Cowboy Bebop? I did not. I heard very bad things about it, but I also heard it was like... I heard a lot of people giving it shit, but I always, as soon as they announced live action Cowboy Bebop, I knew it was gonna get shit. I heard that, like, a lot of people missed it was deliberately campy and gave it shit for being too campy when it's like, they're kind of, they know what they're doing. It's very tongue-in-cheek. But no, I didn't watch live action.
I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter.
It just wasn't my thing. It's like, I love the animated Cowboy Bebop. I looked at the trailers and what they were doing, and I'm like, that's not for me, and I just didn't watch it.
I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though.
I'm not the kind of person who's like, I see what they're doing with the property I love, so I'm going to watch it just so I know that I hate it. It's like, I look at it and I'm like, that doesn't interest me. I'm just going to stick with the anime. And as far as I know, it fell off my radar.
The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age.
Excuse me.
Closer to my own viewpoint.
Don't know if you caught that, but my stomach had some opinions on that.
If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
It was super cool, though, on the topic of anime. Trigun got a movie, Badlands Rumble, I think, in, like, 2010, 2011. They got the original... Johnny Young Bosch was back, all the original cast. It was so cool seeing them all again. Or hearing them all, I guess, again.
In return, I'll...
That is one of those animes I have to watch in English, because I've tried watching it subbed, and it's like, this is all wrong. It's not Johnny Young Bosch, and it's just... It's incorrect. Actually, the Japanese Vash the Stampede isn't bad, but, like, Meryl and Millie are just completely wrong.
What can I do to help you?
As a man who has the biggest crush in the world on Meryl from Trigun, it's completely wrong hearing her in anything other than the English voice actress. Also, if you ever want to know Kaida and Mai's relationship, picture Vash the Stampede and Meryl. Not only just in terms of height, but also in terms of how people interact with each other. That's the closest you're gonna get, and it's incredibly insulting to me, but also accurate.
I don't have any unique talents.
Kaida can confirm that's pretty much our relationship.
How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened.
Have you considered video games? Or a hobby I won't make fun of you for?
Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
You want me to, like, eat carrots and whatnot? Okay, I guess.
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago.
Why do you do this at school? You have a house, you know.
There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes.
Like, I live in a cafe. You have a mansion. I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know.
She also does it at home. Well, I mean, that's good, but why is she doing it at school? She's the only member of the gardening club?
But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables.
Chad, I've had a lot to drink. Who's Sakura-san?
Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your
Oh,
cafe?
Sojiro. Right, yeah, sure, I guess. Great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion.
Just call him Sojiro.
I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good.
I don't know who this Sakura-san is. What the fuck?
Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Sojiro Sakura. Wait.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
One of the teachers asked her to attend to the gardens at the beginning of the game. But it's not like it's a garden that's a patch of land behind the school. It's just planters. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just... Why are they hanging out on top of the roof of a school? And why is she the only one taking care of them?
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Yep. Bleach Japan guy over there.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
Nothing would make Kaida happier than murdering the guy from Bleach Japan. And I do not think I'm exaggerating. I think if, like, the Yakuza Like a Dragon sequel comes out, and you get to just fucking stab the guy from Bleach Japan, Kaida could not spend money fast enough to get that game.
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
It is, regarding fictional characters, probably the most angry I've ever seen the woman I love. Just dealing with the Bleach Japan guy. She was so pissed.
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Sojiro, Soso? Jiro. Woolly Jiro from Blue Dragon. That's a stretch. He ruined a perfectly poignant ending. It was a really, really good ending that he just literally came out of nowhere and stabbed. Like... you can watch my reaction on stream. It was just out of nowhere, that fucking guy. I think we'd all appreciate the ability to murder that dude.
Aren't you the real one, though?
Bleach Japan is the censorship group from Like a Dragon. I forget you haven't played that, Nathan.
Oh,
You probably should. You've played Zero, so at this point, like, as long as you've played any of the Yakuza games before going into Zero, you'll get pretty much all of the important references they're making to previous games and characters. You'll know who Majima is, you know who Kiryu is. I guess you don't know who Dojima and Saejima are, depending on the game you've played, but, like, they aren't as big of players. I mean, you'll know who Dojima is, but you won't know who that Dojima is.
Me isn't the one from the other day.
Right.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
Yeah, Nathan, spoilers, I guess. A huge player in Yakuza is Dojima's son, who you met briefly in Zero. He asked Kiryu to entertain him in, like, arcades and shit.
And that means...
He's not in Kiwami at all, but he shows up in 2 and is, like, a main character from then on.
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed?
That little shit. He grows up to be a slightly bigger shit and then, like, an actual productive member of the Yakuza.
Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
Was gonna say Society, but then I remembered he worked for the Yakuza, so I was like, eh.
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Possible.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around?
I don't follow. What would the other way around even be?
Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
Oh.
What? That makes no sense.
Huh.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
Well, you did say it was copy and pasted, so yeah.
The Phantom Aficionado website.
Damn it, Mishima!
There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
Ah, they set us up.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It's a frame job. My God.
It all makes sense.
I mean, we knew that already, but, you know.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start?
Now we know, like, even more that it's a frame job.
No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
Oh, let's just assume it's right and operate from there.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Great input,
We
Ryuji.
gotta be overthinking things.
Coding is kind of like fingerprints. Yeah, they mentioned that, yeah.
I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed.
I assumed it was a dumb plot point for the sake of moving on the story.
Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up...
Turns out it's pretty accurate. I assume so, yeah.
What kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
The way everyone codes is different. You can follow a type of code,
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation.
but there's certain tells.
Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap? Even at this very moment?
You can tell the difference between you and your friend's code. Well, yeah. I imagine if you're experienced enough at it, you can tell the difference. Fall into another trap. We don't know. My God.
Indeed, we don't.
Let's panic.
It'll be more dangerous jumping to conclusions and assuming we figured it out.
Cause mass mass disarray. Mass panic.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Well, given we know we get arrested, I'm gonna assume we don't actually outthink our enemy here. Seems like they got the upper hand on this one.
Me?
You?
I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir.
Mass destruction. Ah, fair enough. That's an option. Oh, yeah!
Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
Well, I don't know what the job... I was going to make a crack, but it suddenly occurred to me I don't know the
When
job.
the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it.
Was it suicide? The man got run over by a truck for standing in a crosswalk. Pretty sure vehicular manslaughter is what it should be ruled as.
And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I have no idea how to pronounce any of what you guys are saying, Lin and Own Name.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis.
I don't know if crisis is the right word.
Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice.
Surely the judge is the executor of justice.
Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command.
Nice disguised face, and hello to you too. Had to switch back to my my browser view to see that.
I'd like you to oversee this operation.
Because my my streaming software doesn't have Better TTV installed and equipped with it, but my browser certainly does, so I can see those emotes.
You've yet to give an answer.
Shout out to Better TTV.
Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed.
That pays better, right?
I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
Yeah, you got timed out or like held up for the word dumb shit there. I was thinking of dumb shit you could code and came up with a puzzle game idea. Oh, how so?
But I assume your odds of success are high.
Enlighten me on how your puzzle game would work.
Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
I don't you're in maths and you were bored. Yo, always. But at the same time, tell me, like, are we talking Portal puzzle game, or are we talking... Whose dungeon are we heisting next again? It's hers. Sai Nijima.
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
We know that from, like, the flash forward in time, present time interviews of her being like, I was your next target. But, like, the characters have not come to the conclusion yet to...
That is all.
Come to that conclusion yet
Results
within the thread of the narrative. A maths-related puzzle game. That sounds horrible because it involves math. The worst school subject.
I'm home. Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
Who eats at a big table like that alone? Turn on the TV and sit on the couch, Makoto. My god.
No, it's okay.
I'm dating a straight-up square.
How about a bath?
You... what? You... who... what? Is that a Japanese thing where they offer people bath? I guess it is, because they have public baths and everything. There's an algebraic term where you're given a few functions and you have to make it equal 0. That sounds horrible.
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Yes, indeed. We were heisting her dungeon when we got caught. The tutorial was taking place in her dungeon.
Are you going to stay at work then?
Sorry, the first tutorial was taking place in her dungeon. The second tutorial was like the first third of Kamoshida's dungeon. Makoto doesn't live, she survives. More important members of the family get to bathe first. Oh, really? Really? That's weird. I mean, I can kind of see why that would be, I guess, but it's... that's... Guys, Akechi is hot. We all know that. They share bathwater. Oh, because Japan. Right. Just install a shower.
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though.
Water's a precious resource when you
tired?
live on an island, Arg.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
They shower beforehand and then a bath is for relaxing? I mean, I get that, I guess, but like, how clean do you really need to be? Also, Ellie's back. Hi.
This is my one chance to get a promotion.
Can't they just get saunas like Finland?
I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies.
Like, actually, that's a legit point. Why does Japan have saunas? It's a mountainous region. It would totally make sense. They don't, I don't know if they have as many, woods that is readily available to make saunas, but yo, why the fuck not? Saunas are great.
Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
Hot baths are Japan what saunas are to Finland. Yeah, but saunas I get. That's like a nice hot steam room. Hot bath, it's like, that's someone's soup you're resting in. Because Japan. Ah, naturally. Island, chunk of land surrounded by a large body of water. You don't want to bathe in salt water, Arg.
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
I'm gonna ignore that, own name. We all know that if you want feet pics or video of me eating food, you need to subscribe to my OnlyFans. No bathwater, though. I take showers.
Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular.
First problem with your statement, we all do. Okay, well, Lynn, listen. You've been here for like 2 streams, and already you're fitting right in. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. Yeah, I take showers. First problem. Second problem, ew!
This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Meanwhile, Ellie's just like Hyland, ignoring the whole bathwater thing. I appreciate that you're ignoring it, but also crazy that you can't ignore it. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Boy, have they. Just try and stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. Yes, the SIU, whatever that stands for, must surely be on the move by this point. So what? Wait, weren't they already investigating us, though? The police are doing so in secret. The operation is on a much different scale. What's this SIU thing, anyway? The Special Investigation Unit. Ah, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard the name on the news. They often make headlines. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. They're thorough, I see. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Well, I sure as hell am. Doesn't the countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, you know, like most countries, I would say, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. That was a weird sentence. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too. Don't scare us like that. It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're going to find any, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine.
We're probably going to eBay for like 5,000 euros or pounds or whatever. Yeah, no. Welcome to chat. Well, I don't like how quickly you've adapted to this chat, which is bullying me and making me uncomfortable. So yeah, welcome to the chat, I guess. Japan can make earthquake-proof buildings. Think they can remove salt from water and make it ready for bathing or drinking. They probably can, but, you know, tradition, right?
Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
White circle. It is a white circle. It's a white circle in my main thing, but better TTV, I know that, What is that emote? It's a black square of numbers? You've got a frowny face followed by, I don't fucking know, 01F978? I don't, crazy. Chat UI makes a good filter. If you say so. Better TTV, baby. I recommend it as an extension for your browser. You get all sorts of new emotes that you can use on Twitch with Better TTV. Which stands for Better Twitch TV. Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though. O-Name's getting clever. I hate it when some bigoted asshole like you decides to be this fucking cuntish. Yeah, it's weird because on one end I can see just white circles censoring it. On the other end, I can just see it as a black square that's like 01F978. I don't know if that's right, but that's what the emote vaguely looks like. I think I'm gonna watch my movie. Guys, you're just copying pasting the emotes Lynn's posting. Just because Lynn's savvy about the browser. The mother has adapted. She has 2 kids. She has to adapt.
Damn it, they're onto us. We're out of time. Wait, just wait. Look at my back. See the map? If we take this route instead, we might stand a chance.
Why does he have a map on his back, and why does he know where specific routes are? The back is like one of the few parts of the body you can't see. He's like, look at my back! If we take this route, we'll be fine! It's like, that's a lake. What are you talking about? You found it. Oh, good! 2 generations cannot have the same meme. I remember Velociraptor. That was a meme that made sense. Good old days. Preach, adept to change quickly as a parent. Well, yeah.
That's incredible.
Bad luck, Brian. I was there when memes became a thing. Rage comics. The kid eating sand, but he's like a fuck yeah fist. The African child who's got like his hand like, it's like, so you're telling me, like he's intrigued about something? Wait, what? Look at my back? What? Sure. Kids turn out to be gay and you start face painting everyone with rainbows. The worst crime the gays ever committed was stealing rainbows from straight people. Because as a straight man, I can say, rainbows are cool. I wish I could put rainbows on shit. Okay. But as soon as I do, suddenly he's like, what are you, gay? And it's like, no, I just really like rainbows. The gays took my rainbows, man. I say that's their worst crime. That's pretty much their only crime. The gays took my rainbow. Homosexuals stole my aesthetic, damn it. The government police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars to just sit on their asses. We are Skittles. I'd prefer not to taste the rainbow you're thinking of, though. Ha ha! I already support the LGBTQ plus community. I remember when there wasn't a plus or a Q. I also prefer to call it the Alphabet Mafia because A, it's a reference, and B, it's really funny to call them the Alphabet Mafia. Having non-binary pansexual nibblings. Yeah, no, I'm... Whatever your lifestyle, provided it's legal, so like not bestiality or necrophilia or pedophilia, I'm gonna, you know, skip over those. I support it. Gay, trans, bi, questioning... all that. Nibbling means niece or nephew. I have a trans...
You were there today too, right?
Second cousin? And I know that doesn't sound like we're close, but no, actually, my mother's family's very close with everyone in it, so I'm very familiar with them. But no, I have a trans cousin. He's a cool guy. A nibbling.
Yeah, what do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
I'm also getting married to a bi woman, so, you know.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
One of my best friends is Ace. Frankly, a person's sexuality other than my fiance's has never really been my business.
Okay, quiet down.
I feel like my own and my fiance's are kind of my business. After that, I don't fucking care. Do what you want. It's not my prerogative. Kaida is bi. I don't know why that's... You like Kaida a lot more now? Alright. Hey, Kaida, you earned some points for just existing. Congratulations. You and Tim are both bi and married. Not that weird. Yeah, no. They're 12 and they may grow out of it. They may. Huzzah. Like you both a lot more now. Part of there is that unfortunate reality regarding the trans community where, I mean no disrespect saying this. It is a very sensationalized thing. And there are people who, I'm gonna say for worse, not even for better, are going to believe themselves trans because it's sensationalized and because they think, now that might be for me. They undergo an operation or a procedure, and it's a mistake. I'm not saying it's common. I'm not saying it's even the majority. It's a select few, I'm sure. But it's pretty bad when it happens, and that is a percentile that needs to be acknowledged and taken care of. Not in a anti-trans, bigoted sort of way, in more of a, you didn't fully understand what you were committing to, you need to be carefully handled sort of way. It's a very, very... That is a massive... I'm sorry. Hold on. I know I'm on an important thing, but look behind my webcam. That's a really big tape dispenser she has on her desk. That's crazy how big that is. Can you tell I've been drinking? Anyway, it's a really sensitive issue, and that percentile of the community needs to be taken into consideration. It is, it's not pretty when it's a mistake that you've gone through an operation. That is probably one of the worst things, actually. By all means, though, if you're trans and go through the operation, it was the correct move. Full support. Bravo. What's happening? I've been drinking and we're on some weird topics. Find being married more strange than being bi. What? Okay. Don't think you'll be getting married. You gotta meet the... Well, I mean, it's your prerogative. If you don't want to get married, don't get married, but, yeah. Kaida and I are getting married out of principle. We both like each other a lot, and, like, we like bling, so we're getting rings. For various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, and don't push yourself too hard. You're engaged 2 times before Tim and never wanted kids, but here we are. Well, life works in mysterious ways. Marriages are stressful. Correct. Not to put Token off. No, yeah, it's, I was looking at the calendar today, and I'm like, it's less than a month, and it finally hit me, as I knew it would. I didn't give a shit weeks. Just 3 days ago, I didn't give a fuck. It's like, yeah, I'm getting married. Today, I realized it's less than a month away. I'm like, oh my god, in less than a month, I'm going to be married. It just really hit me, all of a sudden. With all the stuff about Principal and Kamoshida, I guess it's no surprise. Wasn't stressed pre-marriage. No offense, Ellie, it was the 3rd time you've been engaged. You were probably relieved that this one stuck. Apparently, the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. That's going to take them a while. Police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. Well, no one at your school's been targeted. Seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Jesus fucking Christ. Does that mean we're going to get called in too? 2nd year will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. One big tape dispenser. It's true. Also, true, sadly, there's a small percentage of the population that falls into the trend of LGBTQ+. Not to say that it is a trend, however, it is sensationalized by word of mouth and the media, and there are people that believe themselves to be part of the community incorrectly because of how sensationalized it is. It should not be sensationalized. It should just be a perfectly normal thing and accepted in everyday society. But everyone fucking talks about it, so it's sensationalized. It's truly an issue. It goes through transitions and they need help. Yep, it is. It's an unfortunate reality. More happy than the first two. Different. Fair enough. Sound of it puts me off, though. Divorces are hard, and I don't want that. I don't see myself ever getting divorced. Not just because I love this woman with all my heart, but because, yeah, you're right. Divorce is difficult, and it's expensive. Fuck that noise. Hell, marriage is expensive. I'd say screw that noise if my wife-to-be wasn't all about it. I'd say we elope. Fuck it, who cares? She does is the answer. She cares, so we're doing a wedding. Mostly little kids. My wife left me. Lynn's on a thing. I don't know what Lynn's on. It seems like there's a lot to unpack there. My mother thinks I'm confused. God, can I talk to somebody who doesn't have a lot to unpack? Is this really a big deal? Are Japanese schools really that serious? No, it's a completely fictional universe. Wasn't saying it was a trend, simply used the word because couldn't remember the right word at the moment. I'm saying sensationalized by the media because I think that's a fair way of putting it. That isn't like stepping on anyone's toes. It is, regardless of your opinion on it, is definitely sensationalized by the media. Don't believe in divorce. I mean, it exists. I don't know. Bad news, divorce is a thing. Rather be in a loveless marriage than watch kids struggle like I did. I mean, I guess I get that, but like, I don't know, a loveless marriage. If you can split from your partner amicably, like you both like each other as friends, but just marriage isn't really working, you should do that. You shouldn't stigmatize it because it's still technically a divorce at that point. You should work it through with your partner. You can come to a conclusion that isn't necessarily destructive, even if it is divorce. Divorce doesn't have to be destructive. I know plenty of people that married, well, I say plenty. I know a couple that married, realized, nah, it wasn't for them, and divorced. They're still good friends. They just realized they didn't really belong married to each other. There's only like 2 or 3 bi people in the chat. I give you permission to say trend. Sure. Because it is, was, and still is seen as such. Well, I don't want to be misrepresented. If I call any part of homosexuality or the spectrum a trend, it could look very bad, you know? Like, I don't want to say it's a fad or a trend, even though it kind of can be. There are people that obviously, there's plenty of people that legitimately are. There are also plenty of people that hop on that bandwagon and believe themselves to be, or hell, just claim to be for attention, when they fully aren't. That being said, I'm sure Ellie is very happy in her marriage, and I wish her and Tim all the best in their marriage. No comment on her current marriage being loveless. It does not seem like that at all. What a weird stream this has been. Haven't seen Hamtaro in a while. When's the next Hamtaro stream? There hasn't been a first Hamtaro stream.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Butts-kun! We're being interviewed at the same time?
You two will go together.
That's weird.
Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
That's how they've been doing it so far.
When's the next Kirby stream? Whenever I spin Forgotten Lands on the wheel, baby.
Right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us.
There's one girl who claims to be a lesbian constantly and ended up trying to date every dude in the friend group, including you. So, like, what? You made out with her then?
Just don't say more than is necessary.
Totally got to third base?
Get it over with quick.
And then she remembered she was lesbian?
Take a seat.
No! Oh, shit, wait. Yeah, sure.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Hey, great news, people that don't like seeing me drunk and go on tangents and soapboxes that'll probably get me in trouble later. The alcohol's gone. The bottle's empty. Confirm own name is a boy. Yeah, funny that. She has no redeeming qualities. What do you mean? Ahem. Thanks, teacher mommy. Yep, correct. Never suggested otherwise, just... Well, no, I wasn't saying you did. It's just, you know... Language is a tricky thing. You need to be careful about what you say. Just saying that because a person doesn't want their kids to be divorced, the person shouldn't suffer by being in a loveless marriage or such. No, I agree. If they're truly a good person, they can see that the marriage isn't working and an amicable split is entirely possible.
Let's see.
Oh, name's a boy. You don't know that. She has lots of bad qualities and no good qualities to make up for them. Damn. But, like, own name, she's, from what you're telling me, pretty low standards if she's dating everyone in the friend group.
Ah, yes. You're the one currently under probation.
And let me tell you, as a complete burnout loser, someone with low standards is, like, prime material for dating.
It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
He was abusing children. Everyone had... What do you mean I had a dispute with him? Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look.
Thanks.
You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura?
Okay, Haru goes to the school, so that's fair, I guess. Who's telling you I hang out with Yusuke? He goes to a different school.
The more friends, the better, right?
Yeah, we're a clique.
I'm sorry to have taken your time.
Low standards if she tries to go for you. I mean, the lowest, am I right? I suppose I worded that weird. My parents were in a loveless marriage, loveless divorce, and loveless child-rearing era. Well... My point is, a divorce can be extremely messy, and I suppose having a parental figure is better than being in a very bad and messy divorce. However, a divorce does not necessarily mean that it is a bad thing, or that it will be violent or even bad for the child. It can be a very good experience if two people simply do not love each other to split up and find someone who does love you. as my sister is technically my half-sister because my mom got a divorce. I don't mind a divorce. Like I said, I've never once thought of my sister as anything other than my full-blooded sister. Technically, she is my half-sister. Never once bothered me. She's always been my sister. I don't care. And it was definitely better that my mom got divorced and met my father. Much better relationship. My sister grew up a much better person as a result. Ron was an asshole, let me tell you. Still is. It was good all around. We're recruiting her. What? Makoto? Don't know why I said Makoto. My sister? What? When are we meeting Makoto's sister? Jesus Christ. There's a lot of chat messages. Holy shit, there's a lot of chat messages I need to catch up with. Some cases, actually divorcing can be better. Yeah, my own mom, for example. Tougher on this, if you have any sort of romantic feelings towards me, you need help. Good, I don't need help then. Unless you're token on Twitch. Hey, you haven't proved you love me yet, so I don't have any feelings towards you. When are we meeting Makoto's sister? We've met her several times, actually. You've just missed her, 7-9. Metaverse, we're recruiting her. No, we don't. Don't lie to the guy. Bad childhood experience, check in. Not for reasons of divorce, though. That happened before I was around, but... maybe one day I'll tell you about some of the shit I went through in my childhood. Spoilers. It involves wires being hooked up to my head. Not a joke. But, yeah. That's for a different day.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you.
We're not... I'm not quite ready to be talking about that on stream yet.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Hamtaro's the Black Mask Killer. Yeah, Hamtaro gets around, man. Do I think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Is that really true?
We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material.
Boy, he said that to every student, hasn't he?
Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Who's Ron? That was my mom's ex-husband and my sister's father. Yep, biologically speaking. And yeah, he's a dick.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Ron, if you ever see this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also know that you're an asshole.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
Not Weasley. Ronald Weasley is a fictional character. Our generation gets so much shit, but our parents ruined us mentally. Well, like I said, I made peace with it. I'm not ready to talk about it on Twitch, but I have made peace with what I went through as a kid.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
My parents haven't done anything shitty, but my generation gets shit because we're cringe and annoying. I mean, it's true. Hamtaro's real. Hamtaro, he's real to me, damn it. Give him milk and cookies on Christmas. Yeah, you know, Hamtaro.
I hope you didn't.
The hero of the holiday generation.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
That game will be 10 out of 10 if the Hamtaro theme song is in, like, 8-bit chiptune. Because I love 8-bit music and I love the Hamtaro theme song. Hamtaro is based off a real hamster.
Well.
Hi, me here. What? So, design-wise, I can believe they're based off a real hamster. I don't think a real hamster went out and had adventures with other hamsters, named Boss and Penelope, etc., foiling the plans of cats and eating sunflower seeds all the time with, like, a clubhouse out in the yard. Gonna say 100% that didn't actually happen. Back to the game. Hamsters are based off Hamtaro. Yeah, own name gets it.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
To be fair, Ellie, every generation gets shit on by the prior ones. Gen X will shit on Gen Z and Millennials. Boomers will shit on Gen X. It's their generation shit on them. It's just more widely known and acknowledged because the internet exists and it's the world's greatest archive. I wouldn't know, not a hamster. Solid 7-9.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Way to not get political. Not a hamster, so can't comment. Correct assumption. Author of Hamtaro had a hamster named Hamtaro. It's crazy that he named it after his manga character. Who sits around? Who in Japan in the 1980s, I assume, sat around and was like, you know what I can make a fucking comic out of? This guy! And there's just like a hamster on a wheel who's like looking at him like, wait, what? Why are you pointing at me? And it's a best-selling sensation. I speak to people in my generation who aren't snowflakes. Not a snowflake. No, as far as I know, no snowflakes around here except maybe me because I'm extremely pale. That detective guy was scary. He seemed normal to me. I spoke to are sensitive. I've had some
dealt with dangerous criminals.
difficulties with. There are definitely people more sensitive than I. It's true. That's kind of a timeless thing. Previous generation shitting on that. Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
You've birthed 2 children. Definitely aren't snowflakes. I don't think being a mom is like a guarantee that you're not a snow. Isn't a mom snowflake a Karen? That's kind of the whole thing.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen.
Time to shit on their generation. Snow is just non-liquid water. Is it not? I guess it's solid, isn't it? It's not a liquid. Huh. Damn it, he's right. Just call me a Karen? No, I said snowflakes that are moms are Karens. You're not a snowflake.
But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
Okay, so 7-9 said snow is just non-liquid water. Forehead, water fan club. Own name said asterisk Nathan in response to that. What the fuck part of that made you think he was trying to say the word Nathan? Beacon of Logic. Hey, Kaida, Ellie wants to speak to my manager, and we all know that's you.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names.
I hate the Nathan fan club, by the way.
Right.
That's definitely going to be a category.
It's your fault, Makoto.
In the Discord, that's definitely going to be a category, the Nathan fan club. Hopefully, not a lot of people join it. Nathan is just non-liquid water. 80% of him is. I'm sorry for this. Yeah, Kaida worked in middle management. She knows how to fucking handle it. In fact, she had to deal with a Karen who was mad at me. That's a true story. Before we were even dating, I sassed a Karen and the Karen complained to her about it.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'd completely forgotten about that.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
She decided to date me after a Karen told her I was like the worst employee ever or whatever the fuck she said about me.
Popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
But also tell the full story. Kaida can tell it.
It's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
I can be a Karen or helicopter mom when needed. Well, that's good. When needed is important.
For everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
The ability to turn that off is also important. Equally, I would say.
So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Cool that you volunteered us like that.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Having a Karen complain about you is a badge of honor. Yeah, well.
Fine.
Not only that, she complained about me to the woman I would later go on to marry.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff.
Karen came through the express lane with 20 items and the limit was 15. Token told her to have a good day with 20. Yeah, I was like, you've got, the limit's 15. And she's like, I've got 15. And I was like, all right, you can come through. The receipt very much said like 20 items or 17 items or whatever. And I was like, enjoy your day and your 20 items. And she was livid. She was not having it. She's like, where's your manager? And I had another customer, so I just, like, quickly pointed her to Kaida.
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Kaida gave the information that I already knew. I have no idea what the woman said about me. I was busy with another customer.
Don't jinx it.
Also, a woman complained because the cashier had a bad case of resting bitch face. Was it you?
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning.
Woman came to you to complain that you had resting bitch face?
They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
It was the tiny Asian girl. Listen, honey, love of my life. Every woman I worked with in that store with you was tiny. That does not help. I think I know who you're talking about, but describing them as tiny really doesn't help. You'll have a few Karens at your school. They're gonna come to our hideout. Oh no! Don't remember her name. She had glasses, right? Black hair? No glasses. Oh, then I'm not thinking of the person you're thinking of. Been antsy with kiddos, and I'm just waiting in the wings with your Karen helicopter mom side. Hey, sometimes you need to fucking run to the kid's defense, you know? Sometimes the kid needs the mom to champion them. Adults can be assholes.
Well then.
Everyone is tiny to you, Mr. 6'6". It's true. One was harassing me and another friend. We kept sarcastically responding, and it got to the point where we were laughing at each other's insults because we made some pretty good ones. Classic.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police.
Hey, I have a question. People that have played this game. Remember how in the tutorial we were running away from the casino and, like, there were 800 cops just waiting for us outside the casino? What the fuck? Even people that haven't played this game, who understand, you know, what's been going on. How did 800 cops show up in the metaverse to arrest us? What the fuck was that about? How did that even happen? How did they all get there?
The rest will go as you mentioned.
When it comes to Token and him being tall as hell, describing someone as a tiny lady doesn't narrow it down. No, not at all. They all have personas. Ah, naturally.
Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Because yes, damn. Can't argue with that. The term tiny and kiss him had to be banned by Automod. Wouldn't really be that tiny. Your ex was 6'4", didn't need tiptoes to kiss. You could just say your height. Although hanging out with you would make my 5'4" husband look like an ant. Give me a reason to wear 6-inch heels, though. I mean, I guess, but, like, no need to wear heels on my account. I'm not going to take you out to a fancy restaurant or anything. No disrespect, Ellie. I mean, I love you to death because of how you hang out in the chat, but, you know, I don't plan on whining and dining you and getting you in a situation where you need, you know, high heels or anything.
What's going on?
You're 5'9". That's pretty tall for a woman. You're shipped at school with the short girl I talk. What? Why are people shipping you? You like heels. Fair enough. I feel bad for wearing heels around him. I suppose if I met you, you could totally wear heels and just, you know, not feel tall? Why does it matter if you feel tall or not? You're 5'3" and you're taller than everyone? I guess 5 meters, 3 centimeters is next down. Would be really tall, yes. That's quite tall. We hug from time and you constantly spend time with her. Maybe you shouldn't, because if it's... the girl you mentioned earlier was the one who was a self-proclaimed lesbian but dated a bunch of guys? So maybe don't spend time with her. Every male and female friends spend time together. Being tall as a girl is weird. Well, 5'9" isn't tall, according to me. I have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know there is magic in math? Oh, for fuck's sakes. A number in which adding up numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. But! Look at this. That's just a Sudoku puzzle. What?
This one?
Total count for each column in the magic square. No two numbers can contain the same. Alright, let's think about this. They need to be each number, right? I think it's 21, based on my knowledge of Sudoku. So, numbers they're missing are 1, 2, 3, and 5. If 3 is up there, that would be 16. That's 12. No, it can't be 16. If 2 is up there, that would be 15. That's 12. That could be 3. 9, 1, and 5. That would be 15. Yeah, it's 15.
This is it.
Correct.
There you go. Math! Penguin wants to be tall. God, Jesus, a lot of talk about height all of a sudden. The short girl. I don't know who that is. Be tall, not the lesbian, don't really like her. Yeah, I know. I should borrow my 6-inch heels. Don't you mean inches? If own name was 5.3 meters, he'd be a Goliath. Well, no, that was Lynn saying there were 5 meters, 3 centimeters, because Lynn's a giant that found a tiny laptop to watch me on. Size 12, women, most men can't wear them. I can't wear them because they're too small. Yeah, it is 15. It's 7'9" using actual math. I was just fucking plugging in numbers and figuring out what worked. Yeah, there you go. 2, 3, 5, and 1. It's 15 Sudoku magic squares. Every line should add to 15. Beacon of logic. Yeah, there you go. I got the right answer, guys.
Nice going.
I said most giant boy. Wow. My shoe size is 16 men's, and in American, that's, I don't know, that's really fucking big. I got big feet. You'd know that if you sub to my OnlyFans. If you had to choose, would you try and find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? It's gonna go with the Phantom Thieves, just on principle. I choose the magic squares hands down. Yeah, but it's 200 million of them. What the fuck is wrong? You would spend the rest of your life doing that and might not even crack half of that. 200 million, lady. Might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. You'd find the Phantom Thieves because you are one. Also, not 200 million fucking squares. Math doesn't kill anyone. Only flans. No, I don't have an only flans. I'm more of a pancake man. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. What's your fan's name? That's a secret. You need to buy that off me. He's asking for me. Sorry, only my husband gets my OnlyFans. That's fair. Wait, what? Why would you even need... You two, whatever your roleplay kink is, go for it. As somebody who is sub to more than just a few OnlyFans accounts, fully support thick women. Is basically the. What about waffles? I like waffles.
To be doing crap like this.
Waffles are great. I just like pancakes a little more. Okay, what? I have an OnlyFans account. Legitimately. I follow women. I like titties. I like supporting sex workers. What the hell's the problem? Sub to OnlyFans accounts? Yeah, sure I do. I support women that show their titties to me online if I give them money.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Half a dozen of them or so. Does your wife know? I think she does. You know I have an OnlyFans account, right?
Goro Akechi.
I'm pretty sure she does.
This one too. Akechi.
Why do you pay, though? Because I support these women in their endeavors? Yeah. Like, why wouldn't I support them?
They're
mostly the same over here as well.
The fact that I'm giving money to these women means you can see them for free.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
You do OnlyFans if you're 10% hotter? Damn, that's a low margin. You should probably just go for the OnlyFans.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
You got blue hair, you're thick, just step on your phone's camera and boom, you've got an OnlyFans.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously. Study, damn you.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
Tim's a jealous bitch. Touché.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder?
That seems
Every
judgmental.
heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
That seems real fucking judgmental, actually. If you were a woman, big if, and thought of OnlyFans content, I'd be creeped out with me knowing there are people getting off to you around the world. I mean, I'm not saying it's for everyone, but I'm saying if you have an OnlyFans account, I'm not going to judge you for it because I support some women with OnlyFans.
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
Let's go murder some more people. I'm not murdering anyone!
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
Sure, there's a dude yanking it to you somewhere. Alright, that's a charming mental image, but I'm gonna stick with the women I'm giving money to see their big old floppy melons.
First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
I wonder if I'm the first person to ever describe breasts as floppy melons.
What are you so surprised
That
for?
is-
We've been mentioning him this whole time.
That is not a polite way of describing a woman's chest. I apologize. I am sorry if you're offended by the term floppy melons. No, I know I'm laughing. I'm really sorry if you're offended by that term. Floppy. I've been drinking a lot. I apologize. Floppy melons is really funny to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to all people that support me. Token will not remember this stream. Good thing it's recorded then, huh? Ahem. Need Goro Akechi's OnlyFans now? Homie, go to fucking Pixiv or E621. Type in his name. You'll get there. What is real judgmental? Token, what do you want about? I don't fucking know. I'd forgotten everything in the last 5 minutes. Don't think I heard anybody say that.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Gravity hanging domes. Domes is a pretty good name for breath. I haven't heard domes used before. That's a solid one. 100%. Quiet you. Kanochi changed their chat color? I don't think they did. Same color to me. You've seen Joker X Akechi? Oh, you mean the most popular goddamn ship in this entire game? You've seen that? Is it the most I imagine that's the most popular. Well, maybe Joker and, like, Kawakami is the most popular, but Joker Akechi's gotta be, like... hey, Kaida, you have access to Google. Go to AO3 and see what the most popular Persona ships are.
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
That's the definitive be-all, end-all.
Counting the results. Can't we just make them up?
Ask for mod now? No.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
When more people are subbed and following me, I'll have another mod and it'll be you, Ellie. You're probably... I'll go ahead and say you're next in line to be modded, but more people need to be watching me.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It's either Joker and Kawakami or Joker and all the party member girls. Really? Joker Futaba is more popular than Joker Akechi? Really? Joker and Akechi are number one. Yeah, that sounds right. 100%. Joker and Akechi is huge gay bait. Yeah, it totally is. Super is. You're a person watching me. Thank you. Joker and Ryuji are number 2. Wow. That's... I would not have pegged them at number 10. Pegged them at number 2. At least in my chat you did use dark green, now you use light green. Well, they're the same color according to me. Joker and Yusuke are number 3. Really?
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves.
Big on the gays, huh?
I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
What's the first...
That reminds me.
Joker and Makoto. Wow. I was going to ask, what's the first straight ship, or the hetero ship, if you will? Joker and Makoto. Huh. Interesting. I definitely would have said Joker and Kawakami would have been first. Saw that coming a mile away. Don't make a joke from that. Makoto's best girl. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Makoto's... Well, Haru's pretty great, but Makoto is like second best. Easy.
She seemed like she was looking into something on her own.
It did
Has
not...
She told you anything?
It did not change color for me, Penguin. It changed color for Arg, I guess. She told you anything. Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but...
You have a point. When it comes to colors and what they look like, I am not the person to be asking.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her... I hope she finds something.
Excuse me. Hey, guys. Floppy melons, am I right?
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
I don't know if it's the word floppy or the word melons that's getting to me. Probably the combination of the two.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just.
I'm still thinking about it.
However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Those are penises. Yo, am I alright? Listen, for whatever reason, the term floppy melons is really making me laugh. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's really getting to me, though. Vodka booze. Booze in general makes me tipsy, but for whatever reason, floppy melons. Oh, God. I can't even say it without laughing. That phrase is really making me giggly. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is, but it's really funny to me.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group.
Wiggly fat sacks. See, that could be anything. That could be any. Wiggly is a good one. Don't get me wrong. Wiggly is a good word. Fat sacks could be anything. Chesticles. God damn it, Ellie. Chesticles is a great name for it. But apparently melons. It's not so much melons or even floppy. Floppy tits. That doesn't make me laugh. Melons. Big old melons. That doesn't make me laugh. Floppy melons. It's something about that combination that really gets me.
That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
Well, I appreciate that my boyfriend is on my side.
There are still many questions to be answered. It feels as though there is more to this.
Arg is right. I don't know if frequently is fair, but I have drank cleaning liquid on this stream when people tell me to hydrate. And I do not have any other beverages around.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Even you're having trouble with this. What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow, the earlier the better. Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1. I imagine what 8 heads may produce. Probably a lot of bullshit. It's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Let's do this everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology. Fucking shut up. Chad, shut the fuck up.
Are you going through a breakup?
Akechi is such a good girlfriend. Oh, hell yeah. Whenever I need, like, a manly shoulder to cry on and long hair to run my fingers through, Akechi is right there. Are you going through a breakup? No.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke.
Makoto
Shut
and
up and take my money.
Floppy melon.
Fuck off! Shut the fuck up! God damn it! God fucking damn it! I hate you all. God damn it. Mr. Krabs. What? Yar, SpongeBob. Yar, do you see the big floppy melons over yonder? Yar, SpongeBob. Oh, Lord. The thing is, next stream, it's not going to be funny to me. It's because I've been drinking that it's funny.
Police showed up at your school.
Next stream, when I'm sober for a while, I'm gonna be perfectly fine, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was funny last stream. It's whatever this stream. So get it in while you can. Let them come. It's nothing about me. Ah.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Floppy melons. Oh god, gee. Oh my. Why did I say it out loud? It's so much worse when it's a fucking. Oh god. Big meaty claw. Oh no. Big floppy melons. Oh, you're all terrible.
Shut up and take my money.
MADURAME has no floppy melon sad face.
What the fuck? That was a whirlwind.
Well, fine.
Also, it's Mada with an A, not a U. It is Madarame. Not Madurame. But no, Madarame, not being a woman, pretty flat-chested. Being an old Japanese man, he does not have,
Shut up and take my money!
Floppy melons. Nice racks. Badonkadonks. Clonkers.
Clonkers? What the fuck's a clonker? I mean, from context, I understand. But where did a clonker come from? What the fuck? Come on, guys. Clonkers. Jesus Christ. Sounds like what to be on a robot. God damn. Oh, hey, I can hang out with, Hifumi. Oh, God. Clonkers. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the Halloween snowman. Oh, God.
Shut up and take my
money. Oh, God.
Floppy melons. 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 Floppy melons.
Shut up and take my money.
No!
My mama told me when I was young, you'll have big old floppy melons.
God, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Dippin' Dots is also an ice cream, so I don't need to think of chesticles when you say that. Ah, but shut up. Shut up. God damn it. I have to endure you guys for like 20 more minutes. I'm not gonna survive. Fuck, who do I... No, not Mishima. Hifumi. That's who I want. God damn.
Shut up and take my money.
No!
Guys, don't worry. I got this one in the bag. Floppy melons.
I hate you. I hate everyone in this chat. This chat's a cesspool of degenerates. Hey, I wonder what I'm gonna call this episode on YouTube, huh?
Here we go.
Gosh, it could be anything.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppy melons and a big ol' badonkadonk.
Huh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to take a break and cleanse myself with some Yakuza on Sunday there, Ark.
What do you think?
I think Yakuza will do me some good. Good old just beating people up. With my fists. None of this, you know, believing in our hearts or whatever.
Good evening.
Am I gonna hang out with you? Ah, not yet. Oh well. We're the shot.
I look forward to it.
7-9's Beacon of Logic. Him and Yakuza.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppy Melons in Yakuza?
Oh, no! Oh, I'm remembering. Oh, God. In Yakuza Kiwami, not only is there an achievement tied to it, but there is a sub-story called the...
Shut up and take my money.
This has been one of my favorite streams, Floppy Melons.
Shut up, you! Shut the fuck up! You and Owname gave at the same time, so it canceled Owname's message. One of the sub-stories in Yakuza...
Shut up and take my money.
Floppy Melon? Badonkadonks? What are you talking about? The accident happened 10 years ago. You need to wake up.
Shut up! There's a sub-story called The Price of an F-Cup, which is all about a woman with huge floppy melons trying to seduce Kiryu into, like, I don't know, giving her his wallet or some shit. So yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. That is its own achievement and its own sub-story, which I needed to play for completion points anyway. The Price of an F-Cup.
Thank you for today.
Kiryu, canonically approved, has no idea how to interact around women.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppy Melons on YouTube, let's go.
No! Absolutely not. That'll get you demonetized. I mean, I'm going to name this episode that, obviously, but... You can't have that on YouTube. God damn it. You're all the worst.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about
Shut
the
up and take my money.
Guys, I need to ask. Is a woman defined by personality of the size of their floppy melon?
Fuck. I was so focused on defined, I wasn't ready for the floppy melons. Shut up! God damn it. You're all the worst people.
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake.
Enjoy it while you can. Come Sunday when I'm sober, it's not happening.
Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
I need to desensitize myself to it. Floppy melons.
Shut up and take my money.
Melons that are floppy.
Shut up! God damn it! You're ruining the desensitizing process. If I say it slow and, like, take it apart, you know, something that is floppy, and then picture... No! It's not working!
Take my money.
We are all bots, but do we have floppy melons tokens?
Shut up! Yes, you're all cum-powered floppy melon bots.
Weren't you talking about Shut up and take my money.
I'm giving token money. There is nothing weird about this message at all. How is everyone? Is everyone doing okay?
Oh. Okay, then.
I understand this is dangerous.
I was ready for it, and it didn't happen.
But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
This stream is a mess. I'm never gonna live this down. You've embarrassed me in front of my fiance and one of my mods and best friends. And my only solace is that Noki
Shut
isn't.
up and take my money.
Noki isn't here.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections?
Well, that didn't play.
Floppy lemons.
What? What is floppy lemons? What? Oh God, my.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, they need to catch
yeah,
up.
I just need them floppy melons at own_no_name.
Yo, what up, own_no_name? We have Alibaba. No, we don't. That name doesn't exist.
You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Floppy
Bold
melons.
Shut up and take my money.
Moppy Fleming.
Shut up! God damn it! Shut the fuck up!
Did you see his press conference yesterday?
Shut up.
One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the
Shut up
Phantom
and take
Thieves
my
would
money.
Be watching.
Floppy melons.
It does not work when a voice is yelling at me about it. I'm just gonna on my phone real quick Google floppy melons, see what comes up. I'm guessing it's gonna be titties. In which case, hey, great. If it's not, also great. Floppy melons. Huh. It appears to actually just be like honeydew melon. It's interesting.
Shut up and take my money!
Magnifying glass, 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 magnifying glass.
What?
Shut up and take my money!
What?
Api flay Elons may.
God damn it. Elon's May. Shout out to my favorite tech billionaire who's trying to buy Twitter, Elon's May Opiflay.
It's a gamble.
God damn it!
And the odds are less than favorable.
Son of a bitch!
But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Sure, dude. I'm a mess. Invite him away.
Okay, then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good.
So hard and so
It's
long.
gotta be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
Oh, I'm glad someone's enjoying this. I'm in hell.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
I'm in straight up hell, so...
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I guess I need to make a floppy melons emote, don't I? What would that even look like? What would Noki say? Where I'm like, hey, listen, don't ask a lot of questions. I need you to make a floppy melons emote.
Shut up and take my money!
My last 10 bits before I off myself by drowning in some floppy melons. 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 Flop.
Shut up and take my money!
Snolum Ipolf.
I'm assuming that was an anagram. That one didn't really work.
Could you send that my way, please?
Oh, it's floppy melons backwards with Snolum Yipolf.
I'll contact him right away.
See that you do. Don't
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
don't mention his floppy melons.
Now's no time to be petty.
Blah.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
Gotta turn notifications off if I'm gonna recover from this.
Already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
I don't know.
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
Why did he say that?
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I read it backwards. It's fine.
Shut up and take my money!
Need them floppy melons.
No, you don't. No one. Well, I guess we all do because, you know, breasts are the best. But at the same time, shut up.
Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment.
You're becoming
We need him
desensitized.
to do it no matter what.
Could you share that with me? I need to sober up to become
Counting on you,
desensitized.
Makoto.
Ah. Floppy.
Shut up and take my money!
Free the floppy melons.
Melons. Ahem. It's Sunday evening. Hifumi can be no, she
Shut up
can't.
and take my money!
Nope.
Floppy watermelons. Floppy honeydews. Floppy cantaloupes.
You're all the worst people. I want you to know that. Every one of you is the worst. Ahem. Every single one of you. You're gonna stop bits until purchase history isn't showing up. Spend time eating burger. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Never mind then.
I'll ask you again.
Later, I'm gonna go eat a burger. Good old Big Bang burger. Parents are 100% gonna judge me. Good. They should. They should punish you for what you've done here today.
Yeah.
Not gonna read that out loud. Not reading it out loud. Just gonna ignore it.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh dear.
Be sure to order some floppy melons on that burger.
Anyway, this giant burger.
Now then.
Shut up and take my money.
My floppy melons bring all the boys to the yard, and they're like not better than yours. Floppy melons.
Oh shit! I ate the whole thing. And a clown honked at me. That was weird. You've done it again.
Congratulations.
Pog indeed. Sincerest congratulations on completing the final challenge. Since you managed to topple the Cosmic Tower Burger, I present to you highest ranked certification available there, the Captain Badge. Nice. I'm gonna ignore that arc. And to the Burger Baron who defeated the challenge, we present you our world-famous Big Bang Burger on the house. Hope you enjoyed the taste of victory. Thanks for 10 burgers.
Please come again.
Really need these after what I just ate.
Shut up and take my money.
Nope.
When I say floppy, you say melon. Floppy.
No.
Melons.
No.
Floppy.
No.
Melon.
No. Points for creativity, but goddamn. Please do the
Shut up
challenge.
and take my money.
The floppy melons on the burger tasted so good you couldn't stop eating.
Quiet you. All of us here at Big Bang Burger sincerely await your return.
I knew you could do it.
You were so admirable taking on such a daunting task.
Nice.
Your pace, strategy, and use of well-timed drinks and the spectacular way you devoured it. Everything was perfect.
Shut up and take my money.
Eating a burger with floppy melons off of floppy melons?
Shut up. Shut up. It's not funny. No matter what I'm saying or doing, it is not funny. You will silence yourselves. Never living this down.
Good morning. Well...
You look kind of tired, Boyle.
Shut up and take
You don't know
my
the
money.
half of it.
It's hilarious to say floppy melons.
No, it's not. Shut up. It's not funny. Arg, whose side are you on? Might not be to play. I am not okay. I am not okay. No matter what the game says, I am not okay.
Yes.
School festival's tomorrow. I have no idea the preparations that would take so much work. I underestimated it. Working with everyone to put everything together feels great. I hope we all have fun tomorrow. You're on the side of good comedy. Then what are you doing in this stream? Ha, got him.
Hey.
Hear who we're getting for our guest this year. I mean, Akechi, really? That was the best we could do. I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around...
Shut up and take my money.
Flippity floppity melons.
How evil they were before. Yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow. You're right. Maybe it'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I going to miss the panel this year. Panel. Just relax and put on the radio. Would you like AM, FM? Welcome back to Floppy Melon Radio. I'm your host, Floppy.
FLOPPYMELONS. What's that spelled? Floppy Melons.
For now, we just need to endure it, you're telling me. At least until we can get some more intel. Met a friend from college the other day. We caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. But now we've got too many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. Kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? Yeah. There's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name. Buttscoon. Butts. When I could laugh at simpler things. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Turns out it's memory bias, if you can believe it.
This is it. Right.
That's right. Impressive. It's happening. No. Nothing's happening to me. You people are just terrible.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppity melonous. Makes any woman have big ol' floppy melons.
It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or alter your memories.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppy melatonin.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. All of you, banned. / ban all. Someone get on that. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, a case where our brain may generate memories that simply are not true. Like the memory that Floppy Melons was in any way funny.
Nice going.
Ahem. Something about the subconscious. Our grades are out. How'd you do? I'm dead. I wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. I wonder what score I got. I'm in the top 10. Hell yeah.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppity melons are floppy and tasty.
I agree. They sure are. Ahem. Of course it boosts charm. Memory bias is a thing. Memory can be quite tricky in general. Correct. / ban all. Everyone, ban all of Twitch. No one's allowed to see this. Nothing, but tomorrow's the start of the school festival. If Ketchikun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern. It'll be fine. I just need to get Ketchikun to agree to this. What's Bastard up to? He hasn't done anything since he has gone into hiding. Not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. Let you know if I make any progress on that front. Paid for 100. Yeah, Tim's at 1,000, Own Name's at 2,600, Ellie's at 4,890, which means she's thrown 10 bits at me, I think 9 times at this point. Bravo. You bought $2. Hell yeah, honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around.
All 2 of his customers.
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately.
Shut up and take my money.
Difference.
The mascot for the school festival should be a big ol' pair of them filpity floppity melons.
I do not think the school would agree with that.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Ha!
It doesn't surprise
David
me
Cross.
that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
What do bees make, honey? Yes, dear. Ha-ha!
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act.
Only prominent figures and Kawashima.
I apologize for any concern they may have caused. and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable.
No, he isn't.
I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me.
Tell you a joke. A patient and a psychologist are meeting for the first time. I think I'm a goat, the patient tells the new doctor. All right, the doctor says as he jots down his notes.
Shut up and take my money.
Floppy melons.
If you can believe it, that's not the punchline. All right, the doctor says as he jots his notes down. How long have you had this feeling? The man says, ever since I was a kid. Goats. Kid. Melons. That are floppy.
The selfish criminals enacting
Oh, dear.
social reform
Oh, dear.
are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
I don't really see it.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation.
Our nation's gotten too floppy with its melons. We need bras, damn it.
Will do just that.
The melons are too floppy. My political platform will be bras.
Shut up and take my money.
Doctor, give me the news. I've got a bad case of big ol' boobs. Floppy melons.
Fucking shut up. Isn't that Howie Mandel? No deal! It is Howie Mandel. It looks like him. And David Cross. It looks like a David Cross between him and Howie Mandel. Hey, Joker, you literally just flashed back to where you've met that man.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
3 p.m. time to leave. I got like 4 more. When I can save, man. When I can save. When I can save the game. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, moron. You're
All right.
obstructing business.
That's rude.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Good news. Yeah, it is. Oh, that resemble. No more droopy foods that resemble tatas.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, wait.
Floppy melons, floppy melons.
Or not, you know, one more for the road.
It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth.
Nathan has pen as an emote? That's weird.
Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
I've run out of money, said Ellie. With an even 5K.
Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians' true nature. You on the thief's side?
It may be somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side.
I've run out of money, said Ellie. No, you haven't, said I. I who ended up being right. Well, there you go.
Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Oh my god. Just let me make out with you, you beautiful man. Are you a fanboy? He gets it.
Shut up and take my money.
Soft melons, warm melons, big ol' balls of fat, happy melons, saggy melons, flop flop flop.
Shut up! Shut up!
I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
Tell me how you really feel, lover boy.
That reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already.
I am dating the woman who invited you, so yes.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
2 trucks having what the fuck? What are you talking about? I bought more to harass Token. Hey, get it while you can.
Glad you liked it.
Come Sunday when I'm sober, it's not gonna happen.
I'm happy I could see you.
Will not be laughing.
I'll be going now.
Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. Hopefully not. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you. Shut the fuck up. Kai, do you have a text? I didn't notice I'd gotten a response from Ketchy. He's accepted the lecture invitation. Well done. Thank you. First step is done. Either way, real issue is what to do next. Lecture is the afternoon of the second day. Coming to the school festival. It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford the traction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Dr. Maruki? Probably. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I shall prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged.
Shut up and take my money!
Floppy Melons' new rapper dropping his new hit single Floppity Flippity Melons.
Yo guys, it's rapper Floppy Melons here. Here's my new hit single, Melons That Flop. I don't think you want your songs to flop, generally speaking. Or melons, but what do I know? I'm a giggly bitch today. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. At a time like this, why not? We're good friends. It's a perfect chance for us to relax. You sure you're okay? Seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends, and it's your last year of school, so... Suppose you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time together. Oh, well, if you're not too put out by it.
Shut up and take my money!
You could say his new hit was a flopped melon.
Ugh, I hate that there's a melon emote. Oh, dear. It's getting old, good timing. Yeah, I mean, it is the good timing to get old. Who can I hang out with? Oh my god, I can hang out with Hifumi.
I should write something.
Her and her save file. That's gonna be it for me. I can say, yep. There is not a floppy melons archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you can believe it. Closest would be the Harpy sisters. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Have a good weekend.